Okay.
Alright, so you've done none of the DLC?
I've done none of the DLC.
Alright, if you want to start in order.
Krieg is first, right?
No, Krieg is last.
Oh, I see.
The Handsome Casino is first.
Hey, Vault Hunter, let's go somewhere chill out.
Hey, Sugar. I've got a little proposition.
If you're feeling lucky. I found a prize worth winning. I'm talking loot, but not just any loot. Handsome Jack's Casino.
Handsome Jack's Casino.
I guess that's all the information we get. I remember it being longer.
I ain't never gonna join a call.
You die, can I have your kidneys?
Okay, just plug into my laptop here. Blech.
Heard you're a COV killer. Nice. Mind over matter. That's what matters.
I think I'll go change up my cosmetics.
Thinking of getting myself
Alrighty.
some rack leather shoes. Don't you turn your back on me.
Oh, what do I want? What do I want? How am I still missing heads?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I platinumed the game on PS4 before any of the DLCs. None of that seems to transfer here. Oh my. Does look good on the with like the higher frame rate and the ray tracing and such.
Yeah, it's still a pretty good game.
The big thing is the higher frame rate for me. It's just nice to be able to do it in 60 FPS, you know?
Yeah.
Looks good on the stream. Oop, shit. I need to fix my chat though. God damn it.
Nice job.
Instantly it goes wrong. Alright. MJD1, hello, welcome to the stream.
Alright.
Are we using
I can't
drop
check
pod?
the audio quality because
No, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good.
maybe I can signal boost the stream a little bit. Hang on.
Where's the objective marker for the drop pods?
It's down in the cargo hold.
Oh, I see, okay. I wasn't getting the,
Shout out to the Fall Guys thumbnail that came up when I posted it in Discord.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Naturally. There we go. Oh, there we go.
The travel countdown was a lot longer than 5 seconds.
I just wanna let everybody hear me say, I don't wanna be no puppet on a string.
fucking idiots. Money rules, we all know it. How's it going? Handsome Jack here, your best friend. You know what sucks? Everything. All the time. There's wars, there's poors, and not enough fire in the galaxy to burn it all down. That's why I built my ultimate getaway, the Handsome Jackpot. You're welcome. I, by myself and me alone with no one's help at all, combined Hyperion's most advanced space station engineering with the most opulent casino the galaxy has ever seen. The only thing that's better looking than this place is me, baby! And you're not going to be able to look in any direction without seeing this handsome mug. Spend your money in the lap of luxury. Your every whim catered to by our automated staff of robots. Full service. I'm looking at you, robo-perverts. Stuff your fat, greasy
Robo-perverts.
caviar like you know what that is, and let it hang open in wonder as you behold the greatest live entertainment money can buy. The Handsome Jackpot. Once you're here, you're never gonna want to leave.
Jack's dead, but he left some things behind. I want that casino. Ready to bring down the house, sugar?
All right.
Casino's got a hold of you. Strap in, Vault Hunter.
I should turn subtitles on probably.
Entry.
So how are you feeling about the DLC? Did you find it
The
enjoyable?
DLC is really good. It's hard to believe that it was written by the same people who wrote the actual main game.
Okay.
Because I don't think the main game's like horribly written like a lot of other people do. But man, the writing for this DLC is really, really good.
Oh, that's good. Gameplay. I guess it's not visuals. Sounds? Controls. Accessibility. Always interesting to see where they put subtitles. There we go.
Every game is different, and
Yeah.
I just feel like people should come together and be like, this is where subtitles go forever.
Just have the subtitle menu.
Yeah, I'll get the VIP experience. My money cap is maxed out. I can afford 500. Alright, well, I just made all my money back.
Oh, good. Let's see, I've got $1.5 million.
Casino before we all become permanent guests.
I have no idea how much that is actually.
Customer was one
Probably
of
not very
them.
much. Robo Perverts Assemble. That's right, Blocked Ocelot.
At least those have redeeming qualities.
Yo,
Jack
my
was a tyrant
best friend from
and a
Northern
bastard
Ireland,
to
Block
his core.
Ocelot? Hell yeah.
The only thing he loved more than himself was making others hurt.
Okay,
Scars
okay,
on
there
all
we go.
of us.
I couldn't move for a
This
second.
place went on lockdown when Handsome Jack met the business end of a Vault Hunter 7 years ago. Who knows what's been happening inside?
I have mail. Where did I get the mail from?
Mail's a good time.
Oh, it's just a bunch of guns from when I was farming.
Ah. Yeah, I got to remember that ancient like farming trick that was in like the bog. That
Oh yeah,
eventually-
with the loot tanks.
Yeah, the loot tanks. I got that. I
Yeah.
got on that right before they patched it.
You can still do it if you delete the patch, but that's just kind of annoying.
Yeah. Oh, I found the glamorous gateway.
Jack here. Welcome to the Handsome Jackpot. Who's ready to give me their money?
Me, I want to give you money.
I'm not afraid.
We got a new jump. I mean customer. Whatever, you're already here. You gotta spin the wheel to get in, dum-dum. Woo! What are you gonna win? I'm
Please,
so excited.
please, please, give me something good. Give me something good. Oh,
Three
no,
jacks?
not something good.
Sorry, kiddos, the jackpot can detect poverty-stricken vault hunters a bazillion miles away. VIPs only, bitch. But I'll tell you what, I've got a special consolation prize just for you. Let's see what you won. It's a bunch of murder bots. You're so stupid.
feel like my build is a little strong right now.
The house always wins, Vault Hunter. And I'm the... well, I'm basically the freaking house. Whatever. You're gonna die now.
Thank you.
You're down. Now you're dead to the jackpot, kiddo. Once you're in, you're never getting out.
Can't believe you went down before me and I have permanently 1 health. How could you do this to me?
7 years and still trying to
Well, I just went, you know me, I just go like right in their faces.
Once I'm in charge.
It's been forever since I played this. I have no idea how vulnerable I am.
Jack's debt scheme must have roped in a lot of people. After being stranded all this time, they might not be friendly.
What the hell are even my
Sharp
guns?
sugar. I've got a lot right.
So let's see. I've got a Maggie, I've got a Flacker.
Oh crap, loaders! The boss is after us!
Sounds like someone's still running the casino, but Jack's long gone. If someone else took the reins, they won't give them up easily.
Oh, I'm getting iced. I'm getting iced.
No, no icing. Oh yeah, this is so much nicer to play this in a high frame rate. Oh my god. Hey, old plantation,
Where's the ice
welcome.
even coming from?
Holy shit, my Moe's bot lasts forever.
Yeah, it's gotten... Okay, I know where it came from. It's my Mayhem modifier. I'm only on Mayhem 3. What a loser.
I know all those words.
That tower is the biggest thing on the casino by a mile. If I know Jack, and I'm ashamed to say I did, that's where we can find the keys to the kingdom.
Deal.
I'll pay for VIP
There's
access.
supposed to be a subway connecting all the parts of the casino. It doesn't appear to be working, but you can follow the tracks to the main strip.
Volatile population, you busted.
Oh, that's iridium. Yeah. Only 3 iridium? Come on, dude. Now I only have 8,749 iridium.
That's quite a bit of iridium.
Yeah, I played this game a lot.
Oh, you know, I'm remembering now. So I
Hey, kiddos.
Let's see.
Handsome Jack here saying,
spend more money.
money, I'm gonna...
Listen up, Dizzy. I don't know who the hell you are, but this is my turn.
His name's Third Rail. It's pretty good.
If I aim my shoulder cannon just right, I don't ever have to shoot my gun.
That's living the dream, man.
Ow! What is happening?
Is that my Flacker?
Maybe. I don't even know what other guns I have on.
Yeah, that's probably was.
Trick Unforgiven, Execute, Face Puncher, Kick Charger.
I bet they probably nerfed the hell out of the Flacker. I needed that for the one of the gauntlet things. Although my very last achievement to get the platinum was like the map find all named locations, and there's like one stupid little thing that's really difficult to like. It was like one of those desert areas on the way, and it's just one of those things where unless you walk in a very specific part, you don't actually get to. You've discovered this area, and so it was like the most anticlimactic platinum ever.
I don't remember what my last one was for PS4.
Look, he's my middle name. Also, screw you. That's it, meal ticket. I warned you.
I like you, Third Rail. Now, how does it scale? How does it scale the difficulty? Does it like split the difference between the two of us? Is that how it works?
My enemies are my level, and your enemies are your level.
Okay.
But my build is just kind of busted.
Uh huh.
Which, if I had the right anoints and stuff, my build would be even more busted. Oh, Jacob sent me mail.
That's nice. Mail's fun. Oh.
Sugar, I'll be forward. This heist, it's personal.
Yeah, when they brought out the 4th skill tree for everyone, 2 of them are really good and 2 of them aren't great.
To bankroll it, but he turned out to be a psychopath, and calling the breakup messy would be generous.
Flack's 4th skill tree is they throw out just the gravity thing that lifts people in the air, and that's it. It does nothing else.
Oh. Well,
it's like, what's the point here?
I remember them saying that they weren't going to do that. I mean, this is like around launch time. Dastardly muckamuck.
They said they weren't going to make new characters, but they were fiddling around with new skill trees.
Oh, you know what? Then maybe I got it backwards. The Spendopticon, eh? I'll spend my meager savings. Here's to the army of robo-perverts.
Wow, you just entered the game. Thanks, Borderlands.
Welcome to the casino. So you're the big spender who's been racking up the charges, eh? Well, pardon our mess. You're still working on some renovations. All you gotta know is I'm the boss. Anyone gives you a hard time, just ask for Pretty Boy. I'll sort it out for you.
I don't think they cared about your gun very much.
That man's all teeth. Don't trust a word he says.
Yeah, this build was like the absolute monster build for the meta like 2 years ago or whatever it is.
Yeah, now you're under-leveled and your gear's been nerfed.
Help! Help! Someone save me from this freaking a-hole!
Only fire my gun when I feel like it. There you are.
Yeah, I'll stop using my flacker. It's just irritating. Rescue the stranger. We're now approaching the Tilted Towers.
Paying for VIP access.
So what does that do?
It just opens other doors where you can get a mediocre chest of guns.
All the time in the world, Timbo. All the time in the wild. Have fun with my loaders, you smut.
I'm mad for this.
Whoops. Should probably pick up my barrier.
Hey, Dallas, get in there. Whoever kills this deadbeat gets $1 million.
You know,
I
it's
could
funny.
pay more.
Ah, the wee blunderer.
Help! I'm trapped.
Finally, an enemy that didn't die in one shot.
Well, these guys are like technically below my level, but it's taking quite a bit of ammo for me to put him down. Oh yeah, Tilted Towers. That's right. Tilted Towers is an old school Fortnite. That's like from quite some time ago, if I recall correctly.
know.
Badass shotgun, right?
I'd actually hit that guy in the crit spot.
Oh.
Nice seeing you, you handsome bastard. We'll be talking real soon.
Oh, the Death Loser board. Wow, look at those numbers.
No, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. This is not what it looks like. I am not Jack. Not at all.
I just look like him and am voiced by the same actor.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
Not handsome Jack.
Hey, Timmy Lawrence.
Exactly what the real handsome Jack would say. Say something untrue. It's true, Blue. Essex Spycraft. Okay, look, it's all quite simple. I was a body double. I got paid to look like Jack, talk like Jack, and yeah, I got injected with some of Jack's DNA, so from time to time I want to strangle kittens. It's a long story, but my name is just Timothy. Look, I know every unfortunate face in this casino, but you're from the outside. No one would be crazy enough to come here. Wait, are you a vault hunter?
Right you are. And I'm looking to get into Jack's tower.
Join the club, buttface. Oh, there's that DNA again. Oh, but you know what? Maybe we can help each other out. This away.
I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, Timothy.
Come on, T-Law, open the door.
Damn, hit him with that T-Law.
21C identified. Hey there, handsome. Winning hand access granted.
Here's some gear for
Oh,
you,
purple
pumpkin.
guns.
All right, now I gotta get this transporter working before that jackhole sends more loaders after me.
How are these all better than my level 50 legendary guns?
Doppelganger 21C identified. Hey there, handsome. Winning hand.
Oh, because your guns are bad now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, Vault Hunter, over here.
Life is simply unfair.
I'm gonna cry about it.
Come on, Timothy.
Welcome, turrets.
Operations. He runs a casino. A-hole's been trying to kidnap me for reasons. Oh yeah, death turrets. Classic Jack. He hated anyone touching his stuff. Stay clear if you want to, you know, not die horribly.
Authorized personnel only. Security turrets standing by. All non-handsome personnel will be terminated.
I'm not afraid of the turrets.
Stupid frickin'! Okay, this teleporter's fried. Oh, that chode-faced pretty boy must have sabotaged it so he could get his...
Let me up.
Gross.
Let me up.
Sausage
I want to be up here. Let me up here.
Gotta fix this if I'm gonna get back to the hideout safe. That little monster's probably sending more loaders as we speak.
Oh.
Ooh, idea. Follow this fine-ass cupcake.
Nope. I guess I can't be on top of the hedge.
I gotta get that teleporter fixed. Might be a spare part in that room. Take a gander. Oh, yeah, you should take this.
There we go.
Oh, corrosive melts away loader bottom armor, like skin.
I don't need this.
Skin.
I don't need this, Jack. Or Timothy, I don't need this.
T-Law.
I don't need this.
Okay, I'll take it. Was my inventory full? Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me throw away this gun randomly that's, Rough and Tumble Shield, 274. Goodbye. Why can I not pick you up?
Why did you have a level 26 shield in your inventory?
I never threw anything away.
Oh, well. That makes sense.
That's... I mean, it's an answer.
They're handsome. Access granted.
Wait upon that bomb sauce, Vault Hunter! You just made the whole world a little bit safer, and a whole lot more delicious!
Overcharge. I get it. Where's the focalizer? Oh, here we are.
There we go. Being useful. Come on back, kiddo.
Oh, an ice loader. That's not good. That's my main element.
Whatever will you do?
Guess I'll shoot him with my gun that does way more damage than the health bars. Yeah, vault card level up. Oh, I went down. That's crazy.
Spend Guardian tokens. Oh, okay.
Everything just keeps blowing up.
Yeah. Well, I suppose at some point I can just do like, I'm presuming there is now a new legendary loot meta.
Alright, put the power whatever right there. All right. Ah, it's gotta be loose. You want to give it a whack there? That. Whack. Jackpot! Now, if you want in that tower, you're gonna need this handsome face. Meet me at my hideout and we'll talk tower. Trust me here, kiddo.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, right. This teleporter's Jack's only.
Big spender. Clear the floor, and that's on me. You see, I control the
Whoops.
data around here. Every loader you trash, that's more money you owe me. And as long as
I
you're
keep hitting
in
the wrong
debt,
buttons.
casino security ain't gonna be too friendly.
Why are my Guardian tokens, why is that locked, disabled currently? Is that because I'm on Mayhem mode?
I lost connection.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna spin up a new character. Zane's making things a little easy right now.
So think about it, Big Spender. Life's too short, but it could be shorter. So let's make a deal.
If I can get another invite, that'd be pretty dope.
Oh, sorry, brother. You know what I don't understand is that, like, the PS5 menus, I find them to be more weird and convoluted. It's like, how do you make an operating system worse?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the system, it's just, it's like... This is strange. Poor choice. Maintenance. Oh, this is T-Law's house.
Oh,
See you later,
hey,
Plantation.
You're not dead. Way to stay alive, champ. Well, welcome to the Casa de Timothy. Oh, right, the hand thing. Jack called it his winning hand. All the things have one. Had. Just me now. The rest are dead. I didn't. I killed them. Most of them. I killed a couple. Self-defense. We're gonna go with self-defense. Anywhoozle, this bad boy gives me VIP access all across the casino. Comes in, you know. So before I further endanger myself,
I think I picked the wrong character.
To you, who are you working for?
Okay.
Vladoff?
I have two of each, so like I just end up grabbing the wrong one sometimes.
Working a job for Moxie.
Boy, sorry, Moxie. Mad Moxie. She's not here, is she? It's fine if she is. I'm not terrified of her at all. I should
Alright,
probably
I gotta...
talk to her, though. Yeah, let's talk to her. Let's call her up.
Gotta
Turn on
leave
that
again.
polo strap, whatever it is.
Do you need another invite?
I will, yes. Oops. Character.
Alright, Holostruct.
Okay, I got this. Just pour on a little of the old Jack sauce there. Jack always gets what he wants, right? I just gotta beat Jack. Moxie. Whew, got this. Okay. Hey, Georges.
Timothy, been a while.
Yeah, that's right, baby. It's you remember?
Oh, I never forget a face. Especially when it's being worn by a spineless lackey. Tell me why I shouldn't have the Vault Hunter blow your brains out.
Well, because I just... Please don't. I'll give you anything you want.
Jack left an open tab with me, and I've sent the Vault Hunter to collect. I want the casino, Timothy.
Okay, well, then you also want my brains to stay unblown and in my head and not out. I'm the last of the doppelgangers, okay? This winning hand is the only way in or out of Jack's tower.
Lucky for you. Then Jack's tab is yours, Timothy, and you can start paying it off right now. Keep an eye on him, Vault Hunter, in case you missed it.
Oh, thanks! Moxie. Okay, that was a little thing called negotiation.
I don't think it worked out the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, Moxie has that effect. Can't believe she remembers me. After Jack got mega rich, he sent me to try to get her back. Took her out to dinner. Best night of my life, actually. And now she'd rather I was dead. Oh, but maybe if I get you into that tower, she'll trust me again.
Alright.
So what are we freaking
With
waiting
the
for?
Zamara,
You
the
know,
game
let's
shouldn't be
talk
piss
tower.
easy anymore.
I got kitty ears.
I only need to get one thing out of that tower.
Oh, those are Vault ears.
You and Moxie can have
Vault symbol
everything else.
ears. Let's see.
They're
What's up
definitely
there for
ears.
They're definitely
Want to get
ears.
the hell off this freaking casino. For all the perks Jack gave us doppelgangers,
Oops.
he didn't trust us. So we're leased to Hyperion property. If I step off this casino without getting the override codes, boom, this face gets a lot less handsome. So, recap, bomb in face, codes in tower. Right now, those turrets in front of the tower, they're only the tip of the asshole. You know what, never mind. We're gonna need a whole crew to pull this off.
Oh, Avengers Assemble.
Okay, first up, firepower. And I knew it's the girl, Ember. She's a performer in the Vice District. Go convince her to join our crew.
Isn't the whole casino the Vice District? I mean,
Security, figure out who else we're gonna need to get into that tower. Stay alive, kiddo.
Alright, I don't know about that one. Stay alive.
Timothy's days of working for Jack might be long gone, but I don't trust him farther than you could throw him. So if he tries anything,
I don't know. Amara could probably throw him pretty far.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again for not shooting me. Every maniac on this casino blames Jack, and thus me for the lockdown. Take one look at my face and it's shooty shooty. Gotta hand it to Jack though, found a way to keep screwing me even when he's dead. The doppelgangers, you know, we weren't all bad guys. When the lockdown happened, some of them actually tried to use their winning hands to help out the survivors. You know, get them something to eat. They all got torn to pieces, so I hid, stayed alive. Let me unlock those loaders, then I'll unlock the subway and give you access to the entertainment district.
why is the loader resisting corrosive?
Do you have any secondary effects on your gun?
Not to my knowledge. Whoops.
Oh, is this what it's like to get shot again? I don't know if I like this.
Don't mind if I do.
Please. 1 sec, I'm coming.
Sniper
Alright,
rifle.
I gotta go into my settings real quick. I want to play music through Spotify while we play. But I need to turn fucking...
Turn the music off.
No, I gotta turn off my,
Doppelganger 21.
I gotta turn HDCP back on.
Hey there, handsome. Winning hand access
Because you have to turn it off to stream.
All yours. Enjoy the Vice District, kiddo. Oh, and tell Ember I said hi. Oh, and don't get horribly
Okay, it didn't
murdered.
kick me out again. That's good.
You! Yeah! I'm talking to you, deadbeat! You're really racking up the debt. Now, we could still make a deal. Hand over Timothy, and I'll set you up real nice. VIP treatment. Ooh, debt free. Otherwise, that price on your head is gonna keep climbing. A lot of poor SOBs out there would love the chance to wipe their debt away with your scalp. So don't be thick. Make a deal.
There we go.
Toodaloo, sugar tits.
Me next, me next. Man, I got a busy day prepared.
Welcome to the Vice
Doing this,
District,
then around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm playing some Stardew Valley with some friends. Yeah, dude, Stardew Valley slaps.
Hurry it up, you could be spending money. Let's go.
no clue where Ember's at these days. You're gonna have to ask around. Ember, she's a bit of an old flame, but she hid me from the gangs for a little while. I had to leave. Didn't want her paying the price that was on my head, but I also maybe didn't.
Ooh, that dropped a legendary.
Tell her Timothy needs a favor. If she tries to light you
Moxie's
on fire,
bouncing
well,
pear. Hell yeah.
I guess that's on me. A pretty boy runs most of the gangs in this casino, unfortunately, but it wasn't always like this. After the lockdown, some people tried to build a society, you know? Live in harmony. All that. They're all dead now. Pretty boy, he murdered all of them. The tower gives Pretty Boy access to the
I never really got this Amara build working, so all of this is patched together.
Food, oxygen, engines. I mean, if he gets a hold of me, it's gonna be
I don't know what
pretty.
my Amara build right now. I don't even know what skills I have on right now, other than phase lock. Oh, guy died right away. Oh, I'm wounded. I'm wounded. Okay, well. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, oh well, I fell. This is easier when I have a barrier on me. Who would have thought that a very overpowered build would make things easier? Definitely not me. Wow, I'm moving so fast? Why am I moving so fast?
Yeah, ask around. One of the dancers
Turned
might
on
know where
turbo.
Ember's performing these days.
Hey, I need to chat with this dancer for a moment.
Get lost! This dancer's mine!
Alright, well, that's taken care of.
Well, there go my customers, though they were sort of deadbeats. So what are you in the market for, big spender?
Do you know where I can find Ember?
Ember? Girl's been busy lately, lighting Pretty Boy's loaders on fire. But Trent might know where she's posting up.
Oh, Trent the slut. What up, Trent?
Angle? Name's Trent, the slut. Word on the loot tube is that you're looking for Ember. Better bring a burn suit, baby. She's even more fiery than usual these days. Pretty Boy's been squeezing all of us hard, and not in a good way. That shiny hunk over there knows where Ember's hiding. Just tell it Trent the slut sent ya.
You know who you are, Trent the slut. I support you. I need pistol ammo.
Trent the slut said you could point me in Ember's direction.
Hold on, sexy. Ember wants to speak to you.
Salut, Voltanteur. At the moment, I am indisposed. Pretty Boy's thugs just moved into the neighborhood, and I've prepared a gift for them. Deliver it for me, and then we
sorts popping off right now.
Okay. Sorry, I had a phone call.
Bro, just take a phone call. Who cares?
No, I'm just
sitting here talking about Trent the Sled.
It's a good time. Jeez, they must have like really overdone it with like the nerfing of these guns. Cause like these guys are only one level ahead of me and I'm getting like taken down by like ratchets. Pretty sad actually.
Yeah, they really did everything they could to make this game less fun. Just let my build be busted. Leave me alone.
That's the one. Now deliver it to Pretty Boy's thugs, if you please. I would like to give them, how you say, a warm welcome.
So you're digging Stardew Valley, eh?
Yeah, I probably have like 500 hours in it.
I never would have
200 on PS4, 300 on PC.
I never would have thought that'd be the game for you.
Hey man, it's good to chill too.
It's good to chill.
Sometimes you gotta hang out and relax and just farm.
No, I mean like, you know, if the pandemic has shown us anything. This is gonna shit all over you.
Oh, my frame rate.
Wow, my God, this batter. Good gravy. So with these DLCs, is the expectation that you're supposed to start them at level 50?
I think you can start them around level 30 if you want, because they do.
They scale, yeah.
With you.
I'm just finding it more difficult than I had. I mean, like I'm doing poor damage.
Go, Moxie's bouncing pair.
Oh, is that a legendary? Too late to repent.
Just so. No, stand back.
Stand back. No!
Pretty boy! Thank you, Sherry. Now, come to me.
The pandemic also showed us that no game will ever have a better launch than Animal Crossing. Statistically impossible. No launch could be perfectly timed.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you feel like it could have been like in the whole pandemic. It's just a Nintendo conspiracy.
It was Tom Nook.
Tom Nook, that fucking bastard.
Holding me hostage. He has my family. Making me do all the work on the goddamn island.
Apparently, like, so that was my
So
first
fast.
experience with Animal Crossing. My wife picked it up, and
right.
Like, I thought it was pretty thoughtful, but apparently it wasn't as good in terms of like what the rest of the series has been.
Yeah, it was my first one with Animal Crossing 2, so I didn't really have a frame of reference for it.
I mean, she
So I was
probably
just like, ha ha ha, look at my villagers.
She put a couple hundred hours into it. It was exactly what the doctor ordered.
I got a lot of highly sought after villagers on my island.
Oh yeah?
I could charge people money if I wanted to.
So how does that work? Like you were able to meet up with other players and then give them your villagers?
Yeah, you can make your villagers move out.
You can make them move out, but then what's the guarantee they'll go to the other person?
I don't know. I want to keep my villagers.
Try to keep up.
Every time I would get a new villager, I'd have one move out, and I'd be really excited to get a new one. And they'd come, and they'd be some loser. I was like, oh man, I got Frank. And then I'm talking to Tyler, and he's like, oh, Frank just left my island. You got my Frank.
Oh, interesting.
And I did. But now Frank's gone. And, good. And I guess I still have Kyle, but Kyle... Do I still have Kyle? I haven't opened the game in a month.
I think the issue with like the hardcore Animal Crossing fans is that like Nintendo stopped supporting it a little sooner than they anticipated. Which is kind of funny because like again, pandemic, right? Like you'd figure that I mean maybe it was actually because of that they were just like desperate to oh shit. They were just desperate to get their other releases out. Here we go. Good times.
Welcome, Voltanter. Thank you for sending
I got a second win. Nice. There's an emote that I already have. That's cool. What do you got for me, Ember?
I'm not here to fight, for once. Timothy needs your help. Does he now?
I also had my first experience with Fire Emblem on the Switch, so that was fun.
Yep. The Switch is solid, man. That's a solid console. Like I feel like
yeah, I know a couple people who are just a little bit too into it though.
Oh yeah? Like Fire Emblem specifically?
No, just the Switch.
Oh, well, you know, like, I mean, the thing is, the Switch, like, you know exactly what it is. And so, like, you either go, like, Switch plus, over the course of the generation, you go Switch plus PlayStation or Switch plus Xbox. And realistically, I think most people would come to the conclusion Switch plus PlayStation. I mean, Microsoft strikes me...
if you have a Switch, a PlayStation, and a PC, you're good.
You're good, man. Like...
You don't need an Xbox. You can just get Game Pass on PC. Anything that comes out on Xbox is going to end up on Game Pass.
Yeah. And I mean, like, honestly, their exclusives are pretty sad.
I have this conversation every time I see that Microsoft buys another studio. Because their own original IPs are either bad or have started waning.
Yeah.
So they need to keep buying new studios for people to keep spending money.
Well, their only IPs are like of any consequence are like Halo and Gears, right? And both are pretty played out.
Forza, I guess. People still care about Forza for some reason.
Well, to each his own.
My ship is in the impound lot. Go there. Take this subway to the impound lot. When Handsome Jacques was alive, this casino attracted gamblers from all over the galaxy. This casino has always been a trap, then and now. Once Jacques was holding all the chips, the casino would take your ship.
Then they bought Bethesda.
Yeah, that
strikes me. A lot of people either celebrated or got real upset.
Microsoft does have a history of like buying studios and then like the studios go to shit. Like that goes all the way back to buying Rare.
Oh, look at it this way. Bethesda already made Fallout 76, so how much worse could it get?
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
still haven't played it, by the way.
I think that what's the point?
Get gambling, suckers.
I
have a theory that because me and some friends, typically we haven't done it in like 2 months. We play games on Friday. Tyler streams it, and we call it therapy.
Okay.
We just think that it would be fun to do for therapy, but never actually play it outside of that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check out your streams. I confess I didn't even know you were doing
I
that.
have all of my VODs on YouTube. Resident Evil 8 was my first stream.
Ah.
It was a bunch of me not checking the map.
Oh.
Also solving some puzzles accidentally, which, not really puzzles, the only real puzzles Resident Evil 8 has was the fucking putting the ball in the thing and rolling it to the end.
What? That's it?
Everything else was exceptionally straightforward.
Yeah, well.
But if I wanted to play a Resident Evil game with puzzles, I'd go play 2 or 4.
Yeah. I mean, Resident Evil puzzles also are a pain in the ass because they can be esoteric as hell. Like classic RE puzzles. I have to say, I really enjoyed the Dollmaker house.
My HUD is gone. There we go. I like how this game just still has some pretty big bugs. That's cool.
Well, it's Gearbox, right? Gearbox is involved, there's gonna be bugs.
That is completely factual.
Hey, is Aliens, speaking of games that Gearbox is involved with, they weren't involved with this one, I was just thinking about Colonial Marines. Fireteam, Aliens Fireteam, have you taken a look at that?
I know it exists. That's it.
Yeah. Wonder if it's any good. I mean, it hasn't been released yet, yeah?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a weird time for games.
Yes, completely to my knowledge, because I was looking at the PlayStation Store yesterday, and it was still under pre-order. So.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I picked up pre-order of Back 4 Blood. Very excited.
I played the alpha, so I get instant beta access.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I missed... You know, actually, I know exactly how I missed the alpha. My life has been a disaster for the past year and a half, so...
I wonder why.
Yeah. Oh, man, let me tell you, like, lots of places are hit bad by the pandemic, but, like, bad time to be involved with an orchestra, I'll tell you what.
Like I said, if we can't get anyone from the old group to play the beta, I got people lined up. Because the way it happened was Tyler made a bunch of new friends. And then I inevitably found myself in with that group myself.
Sure.
Because apparently where Tyler goes, I also must go.
Where Tyler goes,
this fucking junk.
I also must go. I get it, Tyler's a good guy.
And yeah, he streams therapy. Okay, I clearly forget how to do this jumping. But I'm gonna do it because I want that XP.
Where are you at now?
I crave XP, I need it.
Aren't you like at a level cap?
No, level cap is 72. That was with their most recent update, I think. God damn it.
Okay.
And
what level are you at?
I'm at level 60. 65 used to be the level cap. And then they're just like, yeah, you know what, 72.
Oh.
It turns out in that group that we have found ourselves in, there was another person who's been playing Left 4 Dead since the start. So.
Oh, good. Well, it's also good to have more than 4.
Bravo, Shari, bravo! All things wish to burn in their hearts. All we must do is give them the chance.
It's weird to have 14 grenades.
Did you just die, sir? Thank you.
Oh, I'm too tall to go in here. That's hilarious.
But we haven't done a proper therapy stream in 2 months, maybe. Because someone's either hanging out with family or out of town, or their sleep schedule's messed up. But
So-
I'm the one who's always there. I'm the one who's committed.
You're the therapist?
Oh lord, no.
What games do you usually
Half the time,
play?
I'm the one saying things that make people need therapy.
Story checks
Shout out
out.
to my man, Horny Luigi.
What games do you usually play in therapy?
It all started with golf with your friends. Actually, I think I have the playlist right over here. It wasn't really therapy, although they are part of the therapy group now. We played Left 4 Dead 1 week. Back 4 Blood alpha test. Golf with your friends.
What is golf with your friends? I'm not familiar.
It's a mini golf game on Steam.
Like a
I think
$6
it's
special?
on other consoles too. I think it costs like $15.
Yeah,
It's
well,
really
you know.
fun.
Well, you're certainly making the rounds.
Because you also have like a hockey mode where the hole is replaced with a net and a goalie.
Okay.
And a basketball where you have to bounce your ball into the net.
That's
Borderlands
fun.
2 is big. We did that for a while. And we started on Vermintide 2.
You know, so the problem that I have with Vermintide, a friend of mine suggested it, and so I picked it up, and it happened to be on sale, so I was like, bonus. But, like, the frame rate is garbage.
Oh, yes.
Like, I just don't understand it. And, like, it's not as though it looks all that great anyway. Like, what's the issue? I guess just bad programming. But, you know, I got my, like, $9 worth out of it with a couple sessions with my friend, I suppose.
I think it's fun, but there's room for improvements.
I mean, it's certainly not like a... pretty much like a diet Left 4 Dead experience, that's for sure.
That is a good way to put it.
Like, looking back on it, it's
Just
actually...
from the alpha test alone, Back 4 Blood, at worst, will be like the zero sugar Left 4 Dead.
I see. That's
Which
good.
it's still pretty good. Which, zero sugar soda is all I drink anymore. Because I lost 150 pounds and that helped.
Seriously? Good for you. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I fucking killed it.
Forms. How thrilling.
I mean, I'm still overweight for my height, but
Yeah, so am I.
by the way, zero sugar cherry vanilla Coke, pretty solid.
Alright.
But
Probably hard to get in Canada. Remember that. Remember we're
yeah, you're real backwards on that.
we're poor. We're soda poor.
The only real problems the alpha test had were it seemed a little unbalanced, just by the infected speed and strength. It seemed a smidge unbalanced playing on normal.
Oh yeah?
Hello, valued guest.
But also we were fucking scrubs, so.
Just over there in requisitions. So why use your legs? If you want, I
And it really needed a vote kick option, even though it was in the alpha.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Fucking Richard, dude. Richard ruined my experience.
Who's Richard? Is he one of the characters?
No, Richard was some random asshole we
Oh.
ran into
Ah.
who just refused. He refused to do anything but run to the next room.
Well, I'm sure that probably even the beta, I would imagine, would have a vote to kick option.
But then we ran into Spoopin. Spoopin was a hero. We got it done for him. We finished that campaign for him. He was real nice and real friendly.
Hey, hope you're having a great time at the casino. I'm told you need Form 34B. Here it is.
I need to look into buying a new mic. I want to sound crispier.
You sound pretty good to me.
Yeah, but I want it to be crispy. I want to invade people with my voice.
This is for the stream?
Go to customer care.
What are
and
you
just hanging out in Discord, like
Hey, valued guest. Do you have your
What are you currently
big
using?
Old Propeller Boy channel, shout out to twitch.tv/Tatsumaki. He had a community night last night, and I noticed during the Discord call that we were in that I just wasn't being picked up a lot because of my microphone.
Oh.
Like on stream, it works fine, but just like in Discord calls, it can fuck up sometimes and not pick me up.
Oh, I see.
And I've just been using my headset mic.
Sort of like the stream go-to for many people, it's one that I've been using for years, which is a pretty good balance between like quality, versatility, ease of use, and price. Is the Blue Yeti.
You'll never get what you want playing by the rules.
I'm not wasting time walking back and forth anymore.
VIP to be VIP.
Yeah, I looked into it on Amazon a bit last night. But I'll also need a USB hub. So I might just wait until the Blue Yeti goes on sale. Or I could find something else. I could just start Googling.
It's certainly not the only option, but it's a pretty good one in terms of USB mics. They are hard to beat in that price range. Like I've used a Blue Yeti for 10 years. And I have yet to, like, there are better mics out there, but, like, basically you need to buy, like, an actual microphone and then have, like, a USB audio interface. What number are we at here? Oh, no.
Hey, don't worry about it. I thought I needed to get a new mouse.
We don't have time to wait.
Because my
like I said, if the rules are keeping you down,
my middle mouse click wasn't working.
Doesn't look like they're using their number. Take it off their hands.
And that's bad for like Left 4 Dead, where I have my scope bound to my middle mouse button.
Looks like it was a
And
trap.
you know me, I enjoy the hunting rifle from time to time.
Sure.
And it just stopped working one day. Oh, you leveled up, nice. And then on a whim, I was like, I'm gonna blow into this fucking mouse like it's an NES cartridge.
Uh-huh.
And it worked.
Dust is a problem.
Oh, what's this? Ooh, shotgun. Oh, it's a one-shot shotgun. That's, bad. Stop screaming. Oh, gotta go get our ticket.
What are you using for video capture?
What?
What are you using for video capture?
You're asking a lot of technical questions.
I mean, it doesn't matter for if you're streaming off your PC, but for like, you know, for your PS5.
I still have the box. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
No big deal. I'm just curious. Lots of good products.
AverMedia Live Gamer Mini.
Ah, okay, yes. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of men in there.
I just got like one shot pretty hard.
I don't know any fear. I'm going in. I haven't streamed a single game off my PC so far. Because all the games I've wanted to stream, I already have on PS4 or PS5.
Sure. Well, I remember this gun. This is a fun gun. It's one of those ones that has like a very low rate of fire, but if you hit your shot, it's as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yeah, if it took more than one shot, you weren't using the Jacobs.
Except it's a Jacobs gun, but whatever. Slogan's still a good one. Oh my god, just die. I'll be okay. Man, I wanted, like... I've got to figure out there doesn't seem to be a controller setting, which is surprising for me, to swap the melee and the crouch buttons outside of customizing your controls. Am I just blind?
I mean, I have mine switched.
Probably just blind. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, you can just customize your controls and switch them real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so let's see. Options, controls. There we go.
Check Twitter. Being reminded once more that The Walking Dead is ending. Please stop. My emotions can't handle this.
That show's still on. Oh my goodness.
Yep, last season starts this month.
Is Andrew Jackson still in it?
Andrew Jackson? No, he's been dead for a while. Andrew Lincoln, however, no.
Oh, sorry. Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah, he left in season 9. And a lot of people thought the show would get worse, myself included. But seasons 9 and 10 were actually pretty fucking good.
Well, there you go. I don't know, I always kind of felt like he was the worst part of the show.
Huh? How dare you? I would do anything for that man.
Oh, god damn it. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
The worst part of the show is the writers just not knowing what to do with some characters. Also, when they kill characters off for shock value, who should have stayed around.
Yeah, like, what's-her-face? Beth, I want to say, was, like, the stupidest character death, I think. Like, and that was purely shock value, but it was just like, look, if you're gonna do that, you, like, it can't be the sort of thing, like, she, like, stabbed someone in the shoulder or something like that, and then was shot down as a result.
Beth?
Yeah. Really stupid.
I'm trying to get Tyler and our friend Sean. Sean won't do it because he does too many, but I want him to do podcast episodes with me about The Walking Dead. But Sean has like 20 podcasts, so.
Not alone anymore. We will burn Pretty Boy's organization to the ground before he can lay his clammy fingers on you.
We did a tier list of all the characters.
My money is on things continuing to be, you know, super crappy.
I don't think Tyler ever uploaded that stream. I fell into a hole of just doing tier lists for a long time.
Well, it gets you views.
I would just do them by myself. Alone.
Oh,
not even streaming or anything. I just sat down and did tier lists.
Did you hear about the what happened with the girlfriend reviews couple and The Last of Us 2?
No.
Are you familiar with girlfriend reviews?
Vaguely.
So, the principle is it's the guy of the couple is a video editor, and he's a gamer, and his girlfriend is an actress and is not particularly conversant with video games. And so the gag was, instead of being video game journalism of like, here's a review of the game, it's like, here's a review of what it's like to live with someone as a girlfriend of someone who plays this game. And it's actually, it's well written, it's well polished, it's well executed. Anyway, so they had, oh my goodness. They thought that The Last of Us 2 was an excellent game. And, you know...
I still haven't played it. I need to.
The community for that game is fucking awful. Because you have... Like, there are reasons why you might not want to... You know, you might not like the game that are, like, you know, legit reasons. And then there's, like...
Yeah, like when people die.
Yeah. People... But people are stupid, right? And
correct.
People have a hard time with... They see... You know, they see story elements as being, like, overly concerned with, how the hell do I get out of here? Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's not the way to go.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so, long story short, the Reddit or The Last of Us 2 community is, like, a bunch of...
Reddit.
Yeah, is a bunch of incels, right? Like, these guys are, like, really...
Correct.
They are just... They are still raging about how they perceive the game to be so bad. And it's like, you know, a year old now. And quite frankly, I think it's like stupendous. It's like a huge achievement in video gaming. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, everything I know about it, I know that I'm going to enjoy playing it.
Yeah. Like the level of...
Aside from the amount of dogs I have to kill, I'm not keen on that. But...
It's relatively few. How the fuck do I get up? Oh, there's IC. Okay. Anyway, so girlfriend reviews became a target of the Reddit subreddit community, and then there was a guy who, from the subreddit, who accused girlfriend reviews of having toxic fans, who, in response to their trolling, gave him death threats. But,
okay.
But they were able to prove that he faked the death threats.
As you do, I guess.
And, so, but it was like this huge crazy thing. Like, it's like... It's hard to believe. But, you know, the biggest problem with The Last of Us 2 is that it didn't understand that, like, most people who play video games are stupid, immature assholes.
Correct.
Who can't appreciate good writing, stupendous acting, like genre-defining attention to detail.
You're right. More RPG fans should play Dragon Quest.
I'm actually
about Dragon Quest.
I'm about to play Chrono Trigger for the first time.
You of all people have never played Chrono Trigger before?
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I'm not a big RPG guy. But my brother's like, you're a fucking idiot, you have to. And so I'm like, okay. And actually, apparently as they go, it's not like Persona levels of, like, length of game. It's
Persona? Oh, there's a legendary up there. I gotta get a kill and see what it is.
Yeah, Persona 5 is like 150 hours, isn't it?
It can be. Trust me, I have 1,000 hours in Persona 5.
Oh look, I'm just using it as a comparison for length. I'm not shitting on Persona. Everyone who I've talked to, like people who have a variety of different gaming tastes, they've all been like, yeah, Persona's the shit.
Correct. But it's an investment.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem, is just like, you know, work's tough for me. It's hard for me to have, like...
It's hard to sit down and really play 100-hour games.
Well, and you know, like, the types of games that are 100-hour games, you can't... It's not really to anyone's benefit to be playing them 30 minutes at a time, you know?
That's how the guy who reviewed Dragon Quest XI when it first came out, that's how he played Dragon Quest XI.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm not saying it's like... It's a first
Dragon
world...
Quest XI is kind of different because Dragon Quest is very much a playable fairy tale.
Uh-huh.
So you can just sit there and you can absorb 30 minutes at a time and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But things like Persona that are turbo plot heavy, you can't just sit there and play for half an hour and be like, yeah, I'm satisfied with this amount.
I need your help. Thank you.
All I have to do is not get shot. All I have to do is not get shot. I got a trophy. Hell yeah.
Oh, I won't use that gun.
No, sir. You're not gonna Hulk up. I need ammo. Like, real bad. There's also a little side objective over here. I can probably make this jump. Oh, that's a chest. Never mind. The thing's up here. Yeah, it's right here. Yep. Ooh, I leveled up. Where do I put my skill?
Well, they actually got a French actress. That's good. Good for her. I mean, I suppose that, like, money should be of no object, but, you know, lots of studios don't really seem to give a shit.
We'll take some extra melee damage. I don't imagine Chrono Trigger wouldn't live up to the hype. Not like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yikes.
Yeah, consensus seemed to be pretty split on that.
Yeah, you either really love it or you don't like it. Like me. I just feel like I shouldn't have paid $60 for a third of a game.
Well, you know, it is actually interesting, the notion of, like, one of the upshots of, like, independent game studios, not that, you know, obviously Square Enix is, they're not independent, but that,
Nah, Square, they're about as independent as they get.
You know what I mean by, like, indie. I'm talking about, like the little studios. And some of the little studios...
like the people who made Bug Fables.
Some of the little studios this generation have made some of this generation's best games, in my opinion.
Like Bug Fables.
Like Bug Fables.
Give me a Paper Mario game about bugs. Hell yeah. I miss Paper Mario.
Yeah, the series sort of took a downward...
Yeah, shame it ended after 1,000 Year Door.
You know, it was funny. The first one I played was the one that was like a Super Paper Mario, which was for the Wii. I'm just like, hey, this is fun. I like this. And then, like, I played 1,000 Year Door, and I'm like, oh, okay, I understand now.
Oh, I get it now. Why won't they just let me buy 64 and Thousand Year Door on my Switch? Let me buy them. Let me do it. I want to do it. I want to give you money. This is why people pirate your goddamn games, Nintendo.
Nintendo doesn't know what they're doing with regards to business. They don't understand online, they don't understand how to run a business. All they know how to do is make amazing first-party games, generally.
Maybe Breath of the Wild 2 will come out sometime.
Oh my god. Breath of the Wild is the kind of game that, you know, like, it must, like... Whoops, how'd that happen? Oh, I got hit by a freeze tag. Can I kill this gun loader? No. Thank you.
Mario Golf was fun. But that's not exactly a big boy AAA.
I don't know, who gives a shit? Fun games are fun games. But like Breath of the Wild,
Yeah,
like,
dude, I'm a Bowser main.
even if I was like, you know, Naughty Dog or like a Santa Monica studio, like I'd still look at Breath of the Wild and be like, what the fuck am I even doing? Like, it's very rare to have sort of like, I think, achievements like that in gaming.
It's a good thing I have Turbo Fight for Your Lifetime. I can just stay up forever.
That's a lot of dead bots. Pretty boy's not gonna like this.
I like this guy.
Freddy?
I like Freddy. Ooh. Legendary. All I'm getting legendaries are fucking class mods. My inventory's
Stop
full?
blowing up!
Alright, let's get rid of some of this garbage.
I still need to go back and finish Fire Emblem. I finished 2 of the houses, but I never finished Blue Lions.
I know they tried to kill you and all, but it is what they were designed to do. Can't blame them for trying. What are you doing here, anyway?
Oh.
Oh, I gotta talk to Freddy.
We actually have to interact with
I
him.
need something from that ship. Also, might I say, brave fashion choices.
I know, great, right? About that ship. Pretty boy locked them all down. Uses them as
Oh yeah, it's August now. That means Psychonauts 2 comes out this month.
I have not played the
I'm
original.
so worried it's gonna be bad.
But I remember hearing that it was like just like really excellent writing.
Yeah, Psycho. If you need a game that's not very long to play, but is also very fun and well written, play Psychonauts.
That's good. I will do that. Find
I've
Freddy's
been waiting
friend.
for Psychonauts 2 for so long. Countless delays. Countless thoughts that, is this a scam?
Thanks for not shouting at me or trying to kill me or shaking me, by the way. It's, rare.
Thank you for not shaking me.
You're new here, so I guess you didn't see how bad it got. Talking the lockdowns. Jack's dead,
Oh.
lights out, total chaos, people flipped, ripped each other apart trying to escape. But my loader buds, they helped me survive.
No, let me switch up my my thing here.
You gonna respec?
Yeah, I'm changing my action skill to corrosive damage because there's a lot of armored enemies around here.
Bots are way better than people. Never trust a human. Humans are garbage. So loyal. As I broke
Humans are garbage.
Plus, they get dinged up. Freddy fixes them.
Oops, how did I miss that? Oops. Man, that flacker used to be like my A+++ gun.
I need you to stop shooting at me. Oh, can I make it? Yes, I can.
Oh my god. I'm probably fucked. It's okay.
I'm watching things phase in and out of reality.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing how much a simple frame rate fix has made this game more enjoyable for me. Not to say I didn't enjoy it, I platinumed it, and I am not a completionist, but it's a delight for this to, like, feel more like Borderlands 2 in just terms of, like, you know, the way that it runs.
Oh, this enemy's just invisible.
That'll do it. God, why the fuck did it put me all the way back here?
It's cheating.
Well, enjoy, have fun running for half an hour.
We gotta get in shape somehow. What other games are coming out soon? Beep, beep, beep.
It's gotta be like putting together games during a pandemic. Like, that's fucked, man. That's... How am I missing this jump? Do I need to get on the railing here? What am I doing wrong?
Scroll down to...
There we go.
August, here we go.
I'll pay for VIP access.
Godfall on PS4. Hades coming to
Have you played Hades?
Consoles. Yes.
What'd you think?
Hades is great.
Yeah, I agree. It's interesting. Oh, hey. I've got some. Here, I'm gonna mute the stream here.
Troy Baker, yo.
Stand still so I can hit you!
Oh no, enemies respawned, enemies respawned. I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. Wow, really am far away, huh?
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. I might get that. Ghost of Tsushima kinda slaps. It's kinda pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. God, VIP access is expensive. Who'd have thought?
Oh, Aliens Fireteam Elite comes out this month.
Are you kidding me?
Psychonauts 2, of course. No More Heroes 3 for the people who like No More Heroes. I am not one of them.
It doesn't even, like, take me further. Fuck you, VIP access. You're like extended warranties.
Oh, you're behind me now.
Yeah, sorry, I took a very expensive side trip.
Oh no, I know the one.
At the very end of it,
on PS5.
It gave me green level guns for like the $400,000.
WarioWare? Hell yeah. Life is Strange. Tales of Arise, of course, day one. Cannon Bridge of Spirits, I'll get that.
Where the fuck am I going here?
Oh, I can't wait for Far Cry 6, dude. I know all Far Cry games are the same, but I love them nonetheless.
Well, you know, it's like new content. There's nothing wrong with getting something Like, there
But
are...
also, your main character talks again, so I'm pretty into that.
Oh, good.
As in 5, didn't talk.
There's nothing
Back
wrong
for
with...
Blood, of course.
Yeah, but that's October, though, right? You're talking about the beta.
Yeah, just for the rest of the year. Mario Party Superstars, probably play that for therapy. Shin Megami Tensei 5.
As long as they fucking finally have proper online implemented. I don't understand Nintendo. Like, Nintendo can put out Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild within 6 months of each other. Like, the single greatest, you know, short-term run, arguably, in, like, game studio history. And they don't understand the importance of, like, putting online play in a Mario Party game.
Yeah, they just can't do the thing good. Although Mario Golf's online was alright.
Well, yeah, so I'm presuming that they probably have in fact figured it out. Just like, but Jesus Christ. Like, look, I am all for couch gaming, and there's actually something to be said for wanting to, like, preserve that and make that a priority. But, like, look...
If anyone could do both, it's fucking Nintendo.
It's fucking Nintendo.
You're not making playing cards anymore, Nintendo. You need to step your game up. Really, I'm just looking for games to kill time until Psychonauts later this month, and then Tales of Arise next month. I started playing The Witcher 3 again. Maybe I would like it more this time. It's not looking good.
Well, you know, you can always,
Maybe when there's an actual upgrade to PS5, I'll enjoy it more.
You can always bail out. Oh, actually, you know, if you're getting on the subject of, like, upgrades, particularly if you haven't played Last of Us 2 yet, the PS5 upgrade doubles the frame rate, does all this shit, you know, like, it's a serious...
It's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade. So that'd be, like, pretty much the optimal way to experience it for the first time.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Oh, so,
I guess it just won't go away.
how fucking awesome was the baby in Resident Evil 8? I was a big fan. I'm like, okay, this is suitably off-putting.
It's one of the two things that actually jump scared me. Because the part where you go and get the fuse, and then you go back through the kitchen and up the stairs, and it comes out at the top of the stairs, that got me.
Yeah.
And I don't like looking at it, so mission accomplished. And it's really what I needed after I spent the first segment of the game just being very thirsty. I mean, don't give me 9' 6" women and expect me not to be weird about it.
Hey, like,
She slammed me through the floor, and I begged for her to do it again.
Lady Dimitrescu was like the online sensation of that time period.
She's still my online sensation. I'm actually kind of concerned about it, because now anytime I see her come up on my screen in any capacity, I involuntarily make noises. All I need is for Capcom to make that 9'6" body pillow, and I'm spending $400 on it.
Where'd you go? Come here, villager. Get over here.
It's still so crazy to me that Capcom was like, "Hey, thanks for your interest in Lady Dimitrescu. Here's how tall she actually is." And then immediately you had those people being like, "Okay, yeah, but what's her shoe size?"
It's because people People are fucking weird, man. It's simultaneously amazing and disturbing.
I mean, I was one of the people being like, I didn't want to know what her shoe size is, but if you want to tell me, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
Please give me more information. Also, please, body pillow now. Please. Please. If BioWare is going to make one of Garrison Tally, then please do this for me.
Her boss fight was pretty good, too.
I watched the boss fight ranking, and they put her at #1, and I'm like, is this pandering, or do you actually think that?
I mean... probably in terms of, like, variety and interest. It's that and Moreau. Oh shit, I shouldn't have run away.
The entire time during Moreau's section, I was like, damn dude, you really are this pathetic, huh? I don't even want to hurt you. You make me sad. At least the end of the dollhouse segment was more fun. The hide and seek.
Oh, the hide and seek.
Just big monster to kill.
With Angie, yeah. Stupid idiot. What are you doing to my cute friend?
Ow. Oh, you died. That explains why everyone's coming after me now.
Oh, hey, Rich. Oops. Wow.
Ow.
I think I got problems here. I was watching the chat instead of, I didn't think it would respawn me in a firefight.
Oh, I'm low on pistol ammo. This is my strongest gun. Did it spawn you right here? That's fucked up.
Meanwhile, like, last checkpoint is like 18 miles away.
The last one was too far, now this one's too close.
Appreciation commencing. Thank you.
Oh, you're not even taking damage yet, are you? Oh, you're not even a bad guy.
I got the platinum for Resident Evil 3 the other day.
Oh yeah?
And, man, I'll tell you what. I don't think Resident Evil 3 is very good.
No, I mean, like, that's why, like, 4 was such a revelation.
Just activate your jump jets and fly across. Ah, right.
Like, I know the remake is you know, it's short, and people didn't necessarily care for that.
Yeah.
But when you're going for the platinum, that short length is a blessing. Especially on Inferno. Inferno sucks.
This is the thing, you know, like, Village of Shadows, I feel like Capcom doesn't understand difficulty. Like, Village of Shadows on Resident Evil 8, it's like, that shit with the, like, infinite ammo, even with, like, infinite ammo with something garbage like the rocket launcher, you're right, it becomes trivial. But without that infinite ammo, like, it's impossible. Like, I hoarded my ammo all the way to Moreau, and, like, I had like 100% accuracy, and he was like only half dead. I'm just like, this is stupid.
See, that's bots for you. If they get too dinged up, you just reprogram them. Can't do that with people. Not yet anyway.
I think by that point, they're just like, you're probably going to use the infinite ammo.
You're probably
anyway.
going to use infinite ammo, yeah.
You though.
You probably played through this enough that you're sick of it and just want the trophy.
Freddy knows cool, because me, I'm Freddy.
And then they just made the mercenaries stupid.
They made the mercenaries stupid.
Remember the good mercenaries modes where it was just about surviving as long as you can?
Yeah. No, this mercenaries is like, if you want to be able to like get those, it's like, yeah, it's stupid design. Like, there's that one castle level where it's like so incredibly difficult to keep your combo alive. And then there's some of the factory levels where it's like, they spread everybody around and it's already a fucking maze. And like, look, I played through the game like 5 times at that point. I'm just like, I know the layout of the factory and I'm still getting lost.
Yeah, the factory was the worst one of the regular ones, so I imagine it's gonna be even worse on the second go.
Yeah, it's you know what? I think like there's one of them, if I recall correctly, where it's basically it's 2 levels, and you can get the S grade by the first level. So you just gotta focus on just really doing the first level really well, and then you can just take an intentional death.
I'll return to Timothy. Okay. We can just go straight to Casa de Timothy.
Hey, T-Law. We're on our way back, buddy.
No problem.
I'm calling bullshit, Timothy. I know this station is more than just a pleasure palace. Jack always had another secret, but you're saying you don't know anything about that?
And last night I played the Castle 2 again.
One who went down there would share an intimate weekend in the honeymoon suites with him and
My combo got broken
I don't even know what that means.
For all of
in the first part when it really shouldn't have, because my timing was good.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I think it's just like, hey, what if we make your combo in faster just to fuck with you?
Yeah, it's not really good design.
And at this point, I'm ready to just give up on the platinum because I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't have fun with it.
Stick with it a little longer, I would say, if you're like, and this is me speaking as someone who very much is not a completionist. You're gonna get it, and then you never have to do it again.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna fail a lot, and then I have to keep doing it.
I forget which online guide I watched that helped me out.
I've watched a few, and they're all just like, hey, just do this, this, and this, and also my enemies are actually going to spawn in a timely manner, and yours are not.
Yeah.
Like the one I watched, his enemies were just there. They were evenly spaced. They didn't overwhelm him.
Like
there's in the second chapter in the castle proper, after the dungeons, there were like 6 Lycans in the room with me, and I'm like, I have this tiny pistol. What do you think I'm gonna do here?
Yeah. There's actually, I think, one strategy is to it seems ridiculous, but you basically sprint to the first perk, and if it's not Masamune, you reset, and you basically do it knife only, with the crazy knife perks. I did not do that, but it seems to be valid.
Honestly, I'd rather have the knife than the gun. That gun sucks.
Yeah, it's funny because the first ones are trivial as long as you get the V60 or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And then as soon as
you can do that, or you can use a shotgun and the rifle.
Yeah.
Either way, you're probably good to go.
You're good to go.
But then they're just like, no.
Yeah, well, you're totally right. It's just what's the point of this? It's not even that you're. Video Game Donkey had a really good video essay about the nature of difficulty in video games.
Yeah.
And how just the idea of cheapness or laughably increased HP pools do not make
artificial difficulty.
Artificial difficulty. All it does is it means that even your most skilled players are going to find ways to push back against the game and find a way to cheese it.
Man, somebody needs to come up with that mercenaries cheese right now.
Am I facing the wrong way? Why would you put me in the face? Why would you do that to me?
That's turbo not fun.
Yeah, for a game
I'm emotionally tired after I play one round of the mercenaries.
And considering how fun the main game is, Like, it's such a surprise to me.
Yeah, I even had fun playing the main game knife only, which, even though it was tedious, I was just like, yeah, this is pretty fun in its own way.
Yeah. And then every so often you watch the cutscenes again and you're just like, yeah, these are amusing.
Yeah, this game's good.
This game's good.
This game has a good twist. And then I sit there at the end of the game and I'm like, man, Ethan is just as good as Chris and Leon. Ethan's just a man who loves his family. He's not turbo trained.
I think Ethan's hilarious because he's like one of the world's stupidest people, but he's like capable of like killing all these fuckers.
Real bad luck with his hands, though.
Real bad luck with his hands.
My man had 3 fingers at one point.
Let's think it up my tram, you
That's a great line.
Okie dokie. Now that you're out of ass-kicking distance of moi, here's where you're going. Trashlantis!
Oh, Malawan.
Exactly
No
what
thanks.
It sounds like. You're gonna need to find
I'm a siren. You think I'd be on board with Malawan, but no, most of their guns just kind of suck.
Yeah, that was a really contentious. I remember like reading a lot of people just like, what's with Malawan being shitty in Borderlands 3?
Once a day when the maintenance bots make their rounds. You're gonna have to squeeze through that.
Like, it's not the worst, but they should be better.
They should be better. Well, like given how robust the elemental system is in this game, you would figure.
Yeah, I just went and looked up people talking about the mercenaries, and a lot of people are just like, my trophy progress is going to stay at 97% forever because I'm not doing this anymore.
See, I was honestly, I was pretty much at my wit's end, but then I had like the run that did it. Because it's the Mad Castle, right? Like it's the Mad Castle that does it. Oh,
Castle 2, I don't know what they were thinking. Like they could make it all better if they were just like, hey, you can buy more weapons after you do 1 round. But to have it as, no, the entire time you can only have the pistol, the magnum, and the grenade launcher. And your knife. And I don't know if there's a strat that revolves around the magnum or the grenade launcher.
I did not use.
I don't have to do turbo well. Just enough to get an S rank.
Yeah, I think I don't even remember if I the Masamune strategy involves getting a grenade launcher, the knife, and a billion flashbangs. Because the flashbangs are super cheap; they're like $100.
Oh yeah, you flash them and then you just knife them to death.
Knife them to death, yeah. But I mean, even there, just like that's really stupid. Like, what's the? Again,
there's no actual challenge here.
Yeah.
And there's an artificial challenge in how you're trying to present it to us the other way.
That's exactly it. Like, this isn't good design. It's not genuinely challenging difficulty. It's like unfair, stupid. Like, it's just gonna be brutal on your game testers, for God's sakes. Can you imagine, like, the opposite of fun?
Oh no, we blunder it. Only I could lift him up in the air and make him unable to move. You'd think we'd be over artificial difficulty by now.
Well, no, because it's an easy way. It's an easy way to do it.
More games should be more like Bloodborne, where it is tough but fair the entire game.
Well, one of the points that like the Donkey makes in his video is just like the best video game difficulty settings are in the games in which there is no choosable difficulty, because it means that it plays it makes it exactly the way that the developers intended, and the challenge then depends on how you approach. You know, do you do the extra stuff?
Games should just have 2 difficulty options. The normal one and the accessibility option.
Yeah.
Unless you're Sekiro, then you shouldn't have any difficulty, because if you try to play it more than once, you're not going to have any fun.
You know what? I didn't like Sekiro. I'm not a huge fan of the Souls.
I like Sekiro on the first playthrough, but like I said, I tried playing it again, and I'm just like, I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
This game is not fun anymore.
Like, the one that I enjoyed most of the Soulsborne's games that I've played has been Bloodborne, and I even, like, I gave up, when I was streaming that, I made it as far as, like, what's-her-face? The, I want to say Amelia?
Vicar Amelia? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's, like, what, halfway through the game?
No. That's like a third.
Okay. And I was just like, yeah, you know, this isn't for me. And it's not as though I'm just like, I'm not terrible at the game.
It's not like, no, game bad. It's just like, this is kind of hard.
Yeah, I
got the platinum for it. I enjoyed every step of it.
See, and like, I can understand that, because it's obviously a game that I can see people having that.
Jesus. I'm getting rinsed. What is this? I'm dead. I own all of the Souls games now. I have Demon Souls, all the Dark Souls, Bloodborne. And Demon Souls I beat, it was fine. I mean, it's kind of easy if you do magic, which I did because I don't want to sweat. And I'm just like, I could be playing Bloodborne right now. And then Dark Souls 1, I'm gonna lock it in. Along with Final Fantasy VII, hot take. Along with Final Fantasy VII, Dark Souls 1, one of the most overrated games of all time.
Well, it's an important game, but I don't think it's well designed.
The level design is awful. It's not even a thing about any kind of difficulty or the builds. It's just terrible to navigate.
Yeah.
And Demon Souls was too. I mean, of course, since Demon Souls got a full remake on PS5, it looked better, so I didn't mind going through all these god-awful environments.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta jump down. Yep. Yep. Here we go. And then, again, Bloodborne, because I shill for Bloodborne, I enjoyed most of those environments. The Forbidden Woods can eat my ass. Because that place just sucks. It's no fun. There's just snakes everywhere. Nobody likes that.
No one likes snakes.
No, you had me at trash fire. Listen to the Lady Vault Hunter, grab that trash.
Once you get
And
out the trash, I will meet you there to spark the
I haven't beaten Dark Souls because I don't like playing it.
Fire solves many things.
But I know when I get to Dark Souls 2, even though a lot of people hate that one, I'm probably going to like it more. And then I'll get to Dark Souls 3, which is more similar to Bloodborne than the other ones, and I'll be like, hey, this one's really good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, I'm a shill.
A trash pit is exactly where you belong. Oh, and you see him? You tell him, yeah, that
But in my head, I'm like, I never should have bought these. I never should have gotten these, because Bloodborne's as good as it's going to get, and I don't care what anyone says. Because for all the differences Sekiro had, like, they were fine. They were interesting.
Oh yeah, I like jumped out of Sekiro instantly, pretty much.
I got all the way to the end, and then I took a break to play other games, and by the time I came back, I was like, I don't remember how to play this game. I can't do this at the final boss. And then I restarted, and lo and behold, I'm not having any fun.
Yeah.
So that's a quick uninstall and never play again. And then Elden Ring. Everyone's hyping up Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring, so good. Elden Ring, George R.R. Martin. It's Dark Souls with horses. Like, what do I care? This is y'all's game? This is what you've been hyping up? People are just happy it exists, I guess, because it didn't exist for a long time. Every video game event was like, maybe we'll see Elden Ring.
Yeah, you know.
And then we didn't see Elden Ring.
People are funny.
Like there are other games that didn't exist that now exist. That's you're dumping legendaries.
Are these legend? Yeah,
oh,
I
this
didn't
one
mean.
was actually level 50.
I didn't mean to dump that one.
Oh no, that one's actually good. No, give it back. Like, Shin Megami Tensei 5 was announced years ago, and we got no information about it until, like, the week of E3 this year.
Wasn't E3 a shit show this year?
It wasn't great. I mean, Microsoft and Nintendo did well, but the last few years Microsoft has been doing well because of all the studios they buy, and Nintendo is Nintendo.
Yeah.
But Gearbox had a quote-unquote presentation that was mostly non-information about the Borderlands movie that I'm not going to watch.
Okay.
That all boiled down to, hey, let's talk to Kevin Hart playing Roland. And Kevin Hart's just like, you guys, I will be the best Roland Borderlands you've ever seen. Guys, I'm Roland now. Kevin Hart is Roland. Yeah, isn't that fucked?
I guess
because Roland is very big and muscular and not funny, and Kevin Hart is very not big and very funny, depending who you ask.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, no one does. That's the problem.
Services required. Who is responsible for this mess?
That'd be me.
They announced Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is a more fantasy Borderlands game. I guess. It's based off of Bunkers and Badasses, which, you know, it's fine. And I'll play it, but that was the only thing of note. That was the only thing that they did. Otherwise, it was like, hey, Borderlands movie, Godfall on PS4?
Ubisoft's was probably a shit show. They always have terrible presentations.
They showed, like, one game that looked kind of interesting. But it... It's
sad state of affairs.
But Sony has bowed out of E3 like permanently because now they just do their state of plays.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo has their directs all the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. Actual directs are few and far between.
No, but even between the directs, they've got like Treehouse presentations. Sure.
I've never watched a Treehouse presentation in my life. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. I've lost my train of thought. It's gone.
Well, it seems like, yeah, E3 was not the best.
Opinions about how the world should be run, but you're gonna need to convince him to help us.
A few games got announced that look good, but that's usually how it always goes.
It seems like I never got into Smash, but it looks like the new Smash roster is currently like populated with anime characters.
Yeah. I mean, not the anime character I wanted, but
no, but just a
you'll get your day in the
disproportionate.
sun one day, Lloyd Irving.
A disproportionate number of anime characters.
It's characters from popular fighting games, and
Yeah.
Fire Emblem has got more characters than a lot of people think it should have. But it's like, how many other characters could there actually be? Oh, level up again.
Ding.
I mean, yeah, there's still characters from other fighting games that could get in. But I think a lot of people are acting like this is going to be the last Smash, but because Nintendo likes money, that's never going to happen. I mean, it's probably going to be a few years before the next one because Sakurai needs to sleep. The poor man does so much work, and he looks worse and worse every time there's a new Smash demonstration.
Well, not to mention it from a competitive perspective, like the Smash community is like one of the worst communities.
Yeah.
There's an interesting YouTuber called Emperor Lemon, and he has this little mini-series called Never Will There Ever, or something to that effect. And it's basically him just doing like long-form content, basically saying never will there ever be, and it's based on one of his like, you know, interests. And I guess he's like a Smash fan, and so he talks about this Smash player named Hungrybox, who I was not familiar with. But
I know the name, but I don't consume the content.
He basically he mains Jigglypuff, and it drives a lot of people crazy because the Jigglypuff meta is one that is less interesting than like the high skill cap Fox meta, for example. And yet this is a guy who is like basically at one point or another dominated every aspect of the game, and at every turn the audience, like, he won some big tournament and someone threw like a dead crab at him.
Why a crab?
I don't know.
That's not important.
No, but it actually is important, because why would you throw a crab? Like, did you buy the crab in case he wanted to throw it at him? And if so, why a crab?
Is he allergic to crab?
Yeah, like, what is the crab statement meant to be, if you're making a statement?
Please explain your choice to throw crab.
Yeah.
We found another bottle of bomb sauce nearby. You know what to do. Dispose of that motherfucker.
Welcome, travelers, to Trashlantis. We are a society free of materialism and greed.
Like, the Smash roster is pretty good.
I mean, Smash is...
I got two characters that I enjoy just seeing in there, being the Dragon Quest hero and Persona 5 Joker.
Yeah.
But, man, Lloyd Irving should have been in there. He was perfect for it.
Well, there's still time.
Now he's just a Mii costume. No, he's a Mii costume. He can't.
Oh, I see.
Shantae. Shantae could have been there, but also a Mii costume.
I see you are
Poor old Dante.
That
He's a Mii costume.
the answer is
Most recent Mii costume just fucked a lot of people over.
which can bring true happiness.
And I'm trying not to be, like, a big naysayer when people are like, oh, it could be this character. Like, a lot of people are in places I go to are like, hey, it could be Nero instead of Dante.
Welcome.
And in my head, I'm like,
Trashlantis.
Dante is still the poster child for Devil May Cry. If it's not Dante, it's not anyone.
Yeah.
Here, we take refuge in the refuse. Yes, we live a simple life.
I'm yawning.
The discarded remnants of a world built on greed. Do you smell that? That's the smell of human camaraderie. Now,
Like, I get it. You want to maintain hope that the character you like will be in there, or the series you like will be represented, but
yeah,
if the actual main character of your franchise isn't the character who gets in, they're not getting in.
Yeah.
The only thing jamming the compactor is a single piece of iron. The beam. Our salvation. It must be reinforced or we will die and our dreams with us.
Whoops.
Like, I don't think there's going to be a Tails character now because Lloyd is a costume, because for a lot of people Lloyd is still the face of the series, even though that game came out in 2003.
Yeah.
And I guess Yuri is arguably more popular now, but that came out in 2008.
God, I remember people losing their minds when, like, Banjo was a character.
Banjo was big. So was Sephiroth.
Yeah.
But of course, I never liked Final Fantasy VII in the first place, so I'm just like, hey, Sephiroth, that's cool. You have a good trailer.
Installing aftermarket stuff on a constructor, you're gonna need lots of power.
I'm a Final Fantasy 15 boy through and through.
You need a bunch.
But Noctis is already in Tekken. So is Negan.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people.
You don't know Negan Walking Dead?
Oh, Negan. I see. Yes. Yes, I do. Sorry, pardon me.
He's in Tekken.
Oh, that's funny.
And everyone hated it for like 2 minutes, and then the Walking Dead fans were like, yeah, Negan in Tekken, boys! There's still people on like message boards and stuff complaining about Negan getting in Tekken, and it's like, he's there.
People just need to calm down. I mean, like, I find it very strange the nature of the entitlement that people have.
Yeah. People have entitlement in all forms of media, and it's getting worse in some places and better in others.
I think that the problem is just that you can, like, find other like-minded people, and then
you're just like, surely I must be right. You agree with me.
Yeah.
Then all the sane people are like, bro, are you okay? The ones I see the most are like, every video game should be for every human being alive, and I'm just like, no, target demographics are always going to exist, and you're never going to escape those.
Yeah, that's so silly. I mean, like, it's like any art, it's like any media. Like, look, I'm obviously biased, but like, I think that acoustic orchestral music in like the Western art form manner is like the pinnacle of human artistic achievement, right? And
yeah,
I can understand it's not for everybody. People are just like, I don't like listening to that kind of music. I'm not just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're objectively wrong. I might be like, I feel sad that you're missing out on something so extraordinary. But I know there are some people who are just never going to like it.
It's not my preferred genre of music, but I can listen to it.
Yeah, well, and
I'm not just like, this bad, I don't like thing.
Yeah, and like...
But if it comes up, I'm going to be like, alright, this is kind of a bop.
And therefore it shouldn't exist. Oh, come on back.
And I see it a lot in Persona. It's a big problem in Persona, where obviously the core demographic for Persona is heterosexual Japanese teenage boys. And obviously I don't fit into that. I'm only like 2 of those things. I'm a heterosexual man, so should I be making any demands about Persona? No. I can sit down and enjoy it, sure, because even though I am outside the target demographic, I can enjoy it. Which is evident from the fan bases like My Little Pony and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
The biggest fans of those aren't the target demographic. But every time something new with Persona happens, it's always like, why isn't this the way I want it?
Well, it's interesting. It's,
this is a different area for later, I think. I think this is a side quest area that we probably won't do.
So I did appreciate you having said that. Like, I mean, I don't mind. I just you know, leave it alone. But
hey, after a certain point, after seeing so many, you should do this and you should do that, I'm gonna be like, bro, you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
Ooh, is there anything in here? What's with these little red lights?
You should do a face cam. You should stream this. You should stream that. Shut up. Stop. Enough. I have banned people for less. Don't think I won't do it this time.
That's true.
I haven't banned a real person in a stream in so long. All I ban nowadays is bots asking if people want to be famous and linking to scams. I'll purge.
Oh, interesting.
I am the purge anarchy. And Persona fans, I'm gonna be the weirdos. Like, Western Persona fans are bad, which is only like 80% an exaggeration. But there's the group of them who are like, why can't I play as a girl? Which, fair, women play Persona a lot, and there has been a couple female protagonists. But again, that's not what really appeals to their target demographic.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Which I wouldn't mind. I would enjoy another female protagonist. That could be fun. And then it becomes, well, why aren't these characters gay, or why can't I date a guy? Which, again, I wouldn't mind. That would be that's more content for me to consume. I'd date guys in Persona 5 any day of the week.
Yeah,
and then it like, I would like to see it, sure, but you are in no position to be upset that they aren't doing these things because you're not part of their target demographic.
Yeah, you're also not part of the development team.
And then there was an interview with a guy who was making anime or something. I don't exactly know the context. He was part of a team for either an anime or a video game in Japan. And he's like, while we do see and appreciate your interest in what we do, we don't make things for you.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm not one of those like turbo weeb weirdos who are like, Westerners are ruining everything, way to put them in their place. I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What you're making isn't supposed to be created for us, but we get it anyway, and if changes get made to that, changes get made to that. I'm not going to be upset about it. Why are there still some here? Oh, wait. Alright, Scrap Traps, you need to... I'm trying to rant. Could you give me a minute here?
Tony was once one of us. We exiled him after he went mad with capital.
And I have a lot of friends who are like, no, I just don't really trust modern day Atlas to do a lot of things. And fair in some ways, I guess.
Well, then just then don't buy their products. I mean, come on.
Is it really a good thing that in Persona 5 you play as a teenager who can date adults? Not really, but the entire game is about you being a criminal in the first place.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm an adult man. I would rather date the adult women in the game because I'm playing for me. I'm not role-playing as a teenager.
Yeah.
That's weird. And there's an interview with one of the guys in charge of Persona, like the character designs and stuff, and he was like, you know, can we make this character just a little bit cuter? And people lost their minds about that. But then you have Yoko Taro making Nier, and 2B's ass is just out all the time in Nier Automata, and they're just like, man, what a visionary. The same people. When Yoko Taro's just like, I like big asses. They're like, wow, what a visionary. This man is incredible. Like, no, his games are pretentious and very philosophy 101. But then Persona Man's just like, let's make her a little cuter, and people just act like he's the Antichrist. It's just like, why do you consume the products you consume if all you're going to do is sit there and complain about them?
Yeah.
I don't think you like the thing you think you like.
So long trying to stand
I think what it is people just like being pissed off, and everyone's conditioned to be pissed off.
there with the rest of the garbage.
And of course, I'm not telling anyone what they can and can't buy or watch or play. But like, you're clearly unhappy with what you're watching or playing.
Yeah. Yeah, like, what's the point of being an active member of a message board on Reddit for The Last of Us 2, whose sole purpose is to shit on the game a year after it comes out? Like, just don't play it. You've made your opinion very clear.
And there are times where I'll rail on something that I don't like, that everybody knows I don't like. If it's part of a bit, but I'm not going on message boards or like randomly replying to my friends' tweets, especially about like Persona 3. I think Persona 3 is an awful game because it was in the transitional period between like actual dungeon crawling, serious-based story stuff, and then the more social elements of the game. Persona 3 was in between those. And it did none of them well. It didn't do dungeon crawling well, it didn't do social things well, the plot wasn't great. But even though I've made it very clear to everyone who knows I like Persona that I hate Persona 3 with... well, not with a passion, but I don't like it at all, except for some of the characters and some of the songs. I don't come into people's tweets and be like, actually, you know what? This game sucks. I don't like this game. I don't know why you do.
Yeah, it's one thing...
Hey, that's a tweet. I don't agree, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
I'm going to enjoy the Persona games I enjoy, and people can enjoy the ones they enjoy. It's fine.
That's how it should be. What am I doing here?
I'm almost 30 years old. I don't need to sit here and argue about video games.
Oh, here we
Instead,
are.
I can just lie in my bed and contemplate my existence. At least that's mildly more productive.
Hey, what's that legendary?
I wish I got one.
Oh my. I'm probably okay.
People really need to get off this everything should be for me, everything should be for everyone.
Yeah, I think people just...
Unless it's a matter of like accessibility in video games, then that's a different argument altogether.
Well, and one that seems to be making some progression too.
Yeah, a lot more games are having accessibility things, especially like the new Spider-Man game that had a lot of accessibility options.
Oh, Miles Morales?
Well, I meant more in terms of just actual Spider-Man. I haven't played Miles Morales yet.
See, I actually
also,
played...
that was just a DLC made full game.
Oh, Miles Morales?
Yeah, it was gonna be a DLC, and then they're like, yeah, we can make it a real game.
I actually so I played it before I played Spider-Man. And, son of a bitch. I actually was a big fan of, like, the length, the scope of it. Felt like anything longer would have been, like, padding.
The regular game was a fine length. There was a lot of side stuff, but you didn't really have to do any of that.
Perhaps we are not doomed after all. Now,
Easy
return
platinum.
to me, and your delightfully fashion-blind friend will help us repair the constructor.
Oh, it's the runs.
Yeah, the world would just be better if people would just acknowledge that that thing's not for you.
Yeah, it's just like, and you know, fuck you. Like, you don't get to have a say in how someone else who's working hard at something gets to make their product. Like, you're probably an idiot. Most people are.
That's correct. And it's not the same thing when something is like very clearly offensive for the world.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need like very clearly, even within Japan, that's not like real big on homosexual relations.
Uh-huh.
Like, they've made some progressions, but they're not still turbo keen on it. Your anime doesn't need to have homophobic behavior in it.
Of course.
So, yeah, get rid of that. That's offensive to the world.
To everyone.
So, for your own sake, get rid of it. Not even for the sake of anyone else,
just do it, yeah.
You and your studio and your department. But, like, people get mad when two characters in anime aren't gay. And, like, I'm still a big fan of Kuroko no Basket. It's still my favorite thing. There are those people on message boards who are like, this show is too straight. What does that mean? That's not a valid complaint. And yes, I understand that representation is a big thing in video games, and it should exist.
Yeah.
Video games and anime and what have you. But, like, you're looking in the wrong places for it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in everything, and to an extent, it should be in a lot of things. But it's going to depend on who's making it. It's going to depend on what kind of show it is. And even then, Kuroko no Basket has a gay character.
Sure.
Very explicitly.
Okay, we'll chat later.
But no one talks about that. They talk about, oh, why isn't this character the one? Like Overwatch. That was huge in Overwatch.
Yeah.
People were furious when it was Soldier who was gay and not McCree.
I'd rather be tearing robots apart.
I mean, is it a little lazy that your two main characters are the ones who are gay? It's a little lazy. But they're there. It exists.
Yeah.
It's not in your face. It's not overdone. It's very natural. It's well written. It's fine.
No, that bot ain't right.
But oh no, they didn't validate your ship with McCree and Hanzo. That doesn't make sense. What a tragedy. You should be angry on Twitter.
I don't want to serve you.
People just want to be mad, and I don't
People
understand.
just want to be
like,
mad.
When they started showing Overwatch 2 designs and McCree had a full beard,
All yours, your mayorness.
people were being so weird about it. Like, there were a few I saw that were like, wow, they made him straighter? I'm like, okay, a beard doesn't denote if someone is straight or not. But there were a lot more people being like, wow, this McCree looks like he would call me a slur. And I'm like, I don't have anything to say about that one. I'm white. I don't know the kinds of people who would call you a slur, so I'm just gonna... I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
Tony Bordel's capitalist empire controls the
I have no
area
frame of
around
reference.
the Shredder. You'll have to
Maybe he would. I don't know. I mean, he's voiced by Matthew Mercer, so he absolutely would not. Since I'm ranting about things anyway, anyone listening, let me just remind you that a voice actor's opinion of a character is not canon.
Yeah.
Like, Matthew Mercer is a wonderful human being. But just because he thinks Yusuke in Persona 5 should be gay, does not mean Yusuke is gay. Again, if he was, great. I would date him in a heartbeat. He is a nice boy all of the time. Please give him money or food. He needs both. Also, his opinion on the ship between McCree and Hanzo does not matter. He is the voice actor. He has no say in how a character is written.
Yeah, it's such a strange... People are confounding. Ooh. What is with all these fucking legendary class mods?
This DLC is lousy with class mods. This isn't anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
and a voice actor in Persona 5 ships her character with another character. And people are like, oh my god, that means it's canon. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I mean, they are allowed to have their opinions just like anyone else is, but that does not mean they are canon. Being more directly involved with the project is meaningless. They didn't write the character.
Yeah. They're not even like... They don't even get to, like, yes, they can inform it with their decisions, but, like, even then there's a director who's be like, you know what? Your cadence should be this way. Your delivery should be this way. That's what directors do.
Some voice actors will look at their lines, they'll look at the character and be like, okay, maybe I should voice the character like this. Like, there's a character in Persona 5, her voice actress kind of read it more like the character was autistic, which it really seems that way with the character, which is not an insult. Weird people on the internet. It would be pretty well done, I imagine, from what I hear at least. I'm not just saying things out my ass. And that's how she read the character, and that's fine because it worked with the character, and that's just how it went.
Yeah.
But does that mean it's canon because that's how she read it? No. I don't say I'm a fan of things anymore because I don't want to be mixed up in the fan bases for them. Like, damn, bro, you really a Persona fan? No, I never said that. Who said something? Who's snitching?
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at running this thing. Take that, barricade!
Man, ranting makes me hungry.
Oh, it's hungry work.
Yeah, someone's got to have these hot takes, which aren't really hot takes. They're mostly sane takes. I could also do without a lot of fans of things, just like saying their opinions as if they're canon.
Yeah.
Which is big in anime more than anything else. I'm just like, as I've gotten older, I've been keeping more of my opinions to myself, barring this rant I've been on. Which, of course, I have to rant about a few things sometimes, otherwise I'll get an ulcer or something.
Well, no one wants that. Oh, no. Why did you... No.
Don't worry, we'll work on them together. Never mind, you're dead.
I'll be back soon.
It's just like, unless somebody asks me, or it doesn't come up in conversation, I'm just not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't need to take to Twitter and be like, alright, motherfuckers, this is my opinion, and I'm here to argue. This is what's objectively correct. Who wants to fight me? Where's everybody going? Come back. I require attention.
This is the thing, like, Twitter is so unspeakably stupid. I mean, it's just
hey,
like...
man, when you block enough accounts, it gets pretty manageable.
Oh, yeah. I just, like, the whole, like... What happened as a result of Twitter is, like, as far as I'm concerned, the world's most predictable outcome.
Yeah, Twitter people just dive into their echo chambers and they're just like, I can no longer handle dissenting opinions, so please do not speak to me if you do not agree with me.
And you know what? Okay.
I wasn't going to speak to you anyway. Because you're clearly 14 and upset that you're straight. That's just a callback to the one account I had follow me one time that someone was like, man, I'm straight, that's so boring. And I'm like, are you okay?
Huh. What a stupid perspective.
Love who you love, bro. Like, shut up.
Alright, big guy. Time to reinforce that hunk of junk. Get to work.
Acknowledged. For the record, I'm having a great time.
I don't do much on Twitter anymore. I follow artists and my friends and like gaming news outlets. I do not seek other friends on Twitter.
That's a wise choice.
I have made the friends I have made on Twitter, and I'm capping it at those. I'm just going to let people live, provided they let me live, and do not come at me for my hot takes, because at the end of the day, my opinions are also meaningless to anyone who does not agree with me. It's fine. We can just live. We don't have to speak to each other. In fact, I prefer it that way. Don't talk to me.
Badass isolator. Uh-oh.
I'll phase grasp him. I actually don't know where he is.
Those jerks are dead. We should be able to throw the process into overdrive. Now, Wells, you big bad bot, you!
Found him. Man, this thing goes through ammo fast.
God, you run really fast when you've got the,
Oh, my old Zane build, I went super fast. But then I changed the build I have now because I wanted to play around with the shoulder cannon.
Renovations are coming, and I've got an ace up my sleeve. You'll see.
I'm looking forward to killing Pretty Boy.
We will never be
Yeah, it should be fun.
free so long as he reigns. Now, Vault Hunter, please escort our new constructor citizen back to Trash.
What are we looking at? Like another hour, you think? Ballpark?
If we go fast enough, yeah, probably. Which is good because at 5:36 o'clock I have that Stardew Valley.
You are truly one of us, my friend.
Do you mean it?
Man, I love Stardew Valley.
Are we friends?
It was like one guy. One guy is the producer.
Yeah, one guy made it for years, and then he hired a few more once the game started getting bigger and bigger.
It's pretty remarkable.
And then there's a. I'm gonna rant again.
Go for it.
There's a game called Super Zoo Story that just completely stole his assets. They stole most of the artwork assets, and they took the characters and altered them slightly to be like, yeah, these are legally distinct.
Uh-huh.
Except they're not. They look incredibly similar. And if you bring this up to the Super Zoo Story Twitter, you will be blocked immediately. And the guy will be like, I've worked on this game for 10 years with my wife. And everyone's like, no, you haven't. You very clearly stole these assets from Stardew Valley. I can see it. That's the ground. Those are the trees. And people are like, man, you're really worked up over this. He didn't work for 4.5 years by himself making Stardew Valley for some chucklefuck to start stealing his shit and be like, yeah, this is mine.
So, on the subject of entitlement, people also sometimes can be willfully blind, or even unwillfully blind, but blind nonetheless to the nature of that sort of thing. So, a friend of mine is a copyright lawyer. She deals with the entertainment industry. She told me a story about this one guy who was like suing another quote unquote artist who was suing another quote unquote artist for saying this song, this portion of the song, you ripped off from me. And so you listen to them both, and they're actually, yes, they are identical. But the thing is, the one guy says, well, this was mine and I composed it, and it's like you can't use it because I composed it. But like the long story short, it was like just Apple loops. So so naturally, over the course of time, do we fast travel there? Yeah. Over the course of time, you are going to have people who just coincidentally pick the same loops to go together in the same passage, right? Like it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Because like that's the program is drag and drop, and there's there are a lot of possibilities, but it's still a finite number.
But what were you thinking? I know they
So anyway, obviously this went nowhere in the court, but like neither of them could understand that like what neither had done to them was even if like the guy had copied him, it wouldn't have mattered because you're using Apple loops. Like you didn't compose it. You're taking pre-recorded sound bites and you're putting them in.
That doesn't belong to you.
Yeah. You're able to use it royalty-free. However,
step one.
You're not the composer.
Get a crew. Crew's here. Great. Step one.
Someone else made that. You technically made the song,
Moving on.
but
Step two. Get in that
I don't think you're going to get off on that technicality.
You would.
To do that, we need to get into the casino core. That means we need a blueprint.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who don't really understand copyright.
Yeah. Well, it's just because everything is so easily available with you know the digital age and the internet. Okay, Trixie Nick. If we don't make it through today, it's all good.
We should be able to finish this one by tonight. Well, by today, rather, because it's not going to hit nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut into your Stardew Valley time.
I can just ask, hey, can we start at 6 instead of 5:30? It should be fine. Because if you're given a time frame, 5:30, 6 o'clock start time, you can be like, hey, can it just be 6?
More like 6, yeah.
Outside of the tower, and I'm willing to make a deal here. A deal with Pretty Boy? You just got Trixie nicked. Now I'm gonna feed your sorry ass to my pet ratchets.
Your ratchet's dead. You were also dead.
He didn't even make it through his. He didn't make it through his text.
Security system's gonna kick in. Big door comes right now where we need to be. If the turrets were the tip of the asshole, this thing is a sphincter. I'm gonna make this asshole thing work.
Of course you will, Timothy. The security door is made of solid titanium, but I can burn through it. To do that, I require a very rare substance known as Compound 24. The Vault Hunter will procure it.
I think this segment and the boss fight is the most time-consuming, but we'll have it done way before 5:30.
Getting Compound 24?
Yeah. Well, no, the part after this one. Sorry. I might have skipped a step in my my smooth brain.
Ruby's Wrath. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, I'm so fast!
Oh, I already have one. That's funny. Is this one better? It almost certainly is.
You smell that, Vault Hunter? That's the smell of Torque's named pomegranate-flavored bomb sauce. It smells like victory and tastes like f***ing explosions.
$5.99.
And don't touch your eyes for a few weeks.
How is my inventory full?
Alright, that's one less bottle of bomb sauce we can get sued for.
Maybe you don't have enough backpack spaces.
Well, no, but I dropped something.
Oh, you know how Borderlands is. It could be quest rewards that are just piling up.
Yeah.
Activate switches in order. This is one.
Next one.
I don't know why I hoard guns. I don't know what my problem is. I think I hoard them for like later playthroughs with like, you know, baby characters. Like, this gun served me really well at this part of the game. It's quite difficult.
Yeah, this will be good for this other character.
Yeah. Well, you got this under control, I see.
Once you've overloaded the force field, you should be able to shoot that sucker out.
pretty easy when I can just blink all the damage. If I was Zane, we'd just be standing around.
Yeah.
But there's a problem. We need to get into the core to shut off the power to the tourists so Ember can burn through the emergency doors. So we're gonna have to go through a one-of-a-kind security scanner that only opens for near. So, step 4 is tip time.
Timothy can pass as Jack, but we'll need one of Jack's hand-tailored suits. Fortunately, I hid one away in my shop.
Who the hell are you? This is our turf.
Yeah, we're the best-looking bandits on this whole damn station.
That's funny.
You better back off, or else you'll face the wrath of the Handsome Brothers.
Yeah, we're the... Wait, the Handsome Brothers? Is that what we agreed
Hey fellas, that's great. I'm just gonna put a guardian token in.
We'll sort it out after we kill this asshole.
Don't worry about damaging the suit. I designed it to be resistant to all bodily fluids. Jack was very insistent on that point. There is no more vulgar display of materialism than the exhibit of fashion. Such threads are the tools by which society hangs. You must be the finger
I'm
of
freezing. I got the pants.
eliminate these vain villains of greed that our community may thrive
Ding.
in peace.
So, now that we've talked ourselves into a tizzy, it's time to do the damn thing. And once I'm sitting on top of that tower, I'm gonna need help getting this casino open for business. Amber, honey, I'd put you in charge of revamping the Vice District, if you're so inclined.
May I continue to set things on fire?
I certainly hope so.
Then it would be my pleasure.
Mr. Mayor, what's your...
Where am I? Why am I here?
Crash landed. Retain its autonomy under your
Oh, are you kidding? Fucking freeze tags.
I don't... Hello? What's happening?
Looks like you're very far away.
I picked up the slacks and it took me back to Timothy's place.
I'll get those loaders humming along for you, miss. Believe it.
And you, Timothy? What do you want?
Well, you know, you and I... Get me the hell out of this place.
That's all you want. I can arrange a shipping ticket as far away as you can trade.
Yeah.
Doll, could you stop sending me mail?
All I want.
All right then. What the hell are we waiting for? Let's take the jackpot.
There we go.
It's tower time! Moxie's gonna be our eyes and ears.
Eyes, ears, and whatever else puts this whole place under new management. Mine.
Leave me alone, freeze tag.
Let's get you into that core and shut down those turrets. Based on the blueprints, it looks like we need to head towards the subway. There's a high security wing in that area. It'll be tough to break through, but I'm comfortable putting that job in your capable hands.
Oh, finally a marker. I don't know why I'm so far away.
It just teleported me to Timothy's place. I don't know why.
Here, I took an intentional death to see if it snaps me to you. Are you close to the objective marker? I feel like I'm pretty far away.
Yeah, I'm running toward it.
Here we go.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, I was supposed to teleport you there because that was one of the flashback deals, I guess, but
Now do your thing, sugar. Clear the area for Timothy, and he'll be with you in a moment.
Time for you to get dead.
This freeze tag's gonna be the death of me. We don't even have to kill the cleaning robots.
And yet we choose
Maybe
to.
they shouldn't be robots. Well, you choose to. I just back you up.
Hey, kiddo. Just give me a second to warm up here.
Oops.
Hey, you, the one making this place smell like porn. If you don't get me a sandwich, I'll feed your organs to starving puppies. Yes, there it is. Let's move it, kiddo.
Please confirm identity.
Hey there, baby doll. Jack here. I need you to go ahead and let me.
Scanning biometric data.
Yeah, that's some high-quality double helix shiznat right there. I'm handsome down to the cell, baby. Oh, I discussed myself.
Confirmed. Scanning facial recognition.
Sure, doll. You go ahead and get a nice gander at this handsome
Confirmed. Scanning personal style.
face. Yeah, totally. Check out these threads.
Confirmed.
Damn right.
Identity confirmed. Looking good, Jack.
Yeah, don't I know it? All right, Pumpkin, chop, chop, move those toothpick legs. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I sort of got lost in the roll there for a little bit. Just really excited.
Stop
to get
talking.
the
Just
hell
let
out
us
of
play.
this, you know. Anyway, let's go.
Jack's secret. Oh, I forgot to throw a grenade.
No problem. I'll fix him up and reprogram him. But what were you thinking? I know they tried to kill you and all, but it is
I
what
gotta
they were
type out a
designed
message in
to do.
Discord.
Yeah, the game does seem buggy still.
I had to tell Tyler he's an idiot because he's reading YouTube comments.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite memes is the picture of Egon Spangler, Harold Weymouth from Ghostbusters. Like, I looked at the comments, Ray. Always a bad choice.
Tyler's reading comments about how turn-based combat ruined Yakuza.
Okay.
It made Yakuza better. Because for Yakuza 6 and Kiwami 2, they changed their engine, and it changed how the fighting works. So now it's all ragdolls, and enemies can just shrug off your attacks and keep hitting you. And that's lame. I guess Kiwami 1 also did that a little bit. But, the entire thing about Yakuza Like a Dragon is the protagonist is a big fan of Dragon Quest. Like, in universe, he talks about how much he fucking loves Dragon Quest, and I'm like, hey, that's me. I'm there. I can relate to that. I love Dragon Quest. So, the way he sees the fights in his head, it's all turn-based like Dragon Quest.
Oh, that makes sense.
Turn-based Yakuza started as an April Fool's joke. The studio made a joke about turn-based Yakuza, and a lot of people were like, wait, that sounds really cool, actually. And then they're like, okay, here's Yakuza Like a Dragon featuring turn-based combat. You can change your character's jobs and get different attacks. And now people are just like, no, this ruined Yakuza. This is bad. I'm never playing another Yakuza game. It's like, who fucking cares?
Yeah. Boo fucking who?
It's great.
Ooh.
Yakuza Combat was one of the best things about the series, which is really good considering everything's really good about the series. And then they changed the engine and the combat got worse. They tried to fix something that wasn't broken.
Yeah, always a bad idea.
And even though Yakuza 7 is still, like, it has the ragdolls and all that stuff, it's turn-based, so it doesn't matter.
Now how do we get past this match?
I just hate people.
There are literally 50 grenades here.
Chemicals, they can melt through the rat's nests.
Did you count them all?
Can burn like fire.
No, but I've counted like 30 of them, and there's lots more.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about things that are good and fun. Borderlands is pretty good and fun when they're not making poop jokes every 2 seconds.
That's true.
I need to get the season pass for Fire Emblem 3 Houses so I can get those characters in that extra house.
Oh, you just don't know
Such a
when
good
to
game.
quit, do ya? Guess I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns.
And honestly, if the next Fire Emblem game isn't like 3 Houses, I'm not going to play it. Just let me have tea parties with my students.
Tea parties are delightful.
Especially when the other person there is able to kill you without a second thought. Hell yeah. You're the only one for me, Catherine. That's not true. I married Edelgard first.
Hey, whoa, 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 what the hell? Baltun, you're a little help? Freddy, help!
Oh, the heel turn with Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy turned heel.
And you're going straight to Pretty Boy, Pretty Boy.
I need to also go back and finish new Pokemon Snap.
No hard feelings. Who am I kidding? Of course hard feelings. But I did tell you, only a fool trusts a human. And I'm a human, which makes you a freaking
I don't think
fool.
there's actually been a bad Pokemon game.
You know, Nintendo knows what it's doing. I'm sure there has been...
Gen 1 wasn't very good. Like Red, Blue, and Yellow, those weren't very good, but looking through nostalgia, yeah, they were pretty good. Objectively, they're not though. Don't tell people who like Gen 1. Don't tell them that it's not very good because nothing works right.
Okay, it sounds heartless, but Tim did what we needed him for. All we can do now is proceed with the plan. Find the power source for the Tower District and shut it
Like,
down.
Pokemon is another one of those things where I just ignore the fan base and have fun.
As you should.
Because Sword and Shield were very fun games. And I think it was the first Pokemon game where I caught every Pokemon. And I was begging for 20 years for a new Pokemon Snap game, and it came out and I haven't finished it yet, and I feel like I am betraying myself.
Yeah, you know, the pandemic makes things tricky. Are there dudes below me here?
I've had ample time.
Yeah, we've all had ample time.
My stomach's growling. I need a sandwich. Maybe some chips. I wish I could eat ice cream more. But ice cream's really bad for me.
Don't we all, though?
Now that I've got Timothy, well, now
I mean, at a certain point, I'm gonna stop trying to lose weight because it's either going to become extremely difficult, because I'll have to cut out a lot of things from my diet and work out nonstop.
Yeah.
Because that's just my body type, and I'm 28. My metabolism is going to slow down and grind to a halt more than it already has.
Yeah, that's the
I
way
know
it goes.
what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna hide from it.
Oh, awareness. Awareness is a powerful tool.
But the best ice cream I've ever had is from a brand called Grater's.
Okay.
And it's a s'mores flavored ice cream. And I'd kill a man for it. Like right now, I just bare hands. For legal purposes, I wouldn't actually do that. Kind of forgot you're streaming for a second.
Oh, it's all good.
It only incriminates me. It's fine.
You wouldn't believe how fast this cow would grow.
I've said more incriminating things.
What's the name of the brand?
Graders.
Okay.
Graeter apostrophe S. Don't forget the apostrophe. It'll make you look foolish.
I never. How dare you even insinuate, sir?
My apologies. But anytime I would have a cheat day, I'd have that ice cream. I just consume an entire pint of it. Like, I'd feel sick before I finish eating it, but I was like, oh, it's so good, I have to do it now.
You know, I'm reminded of... I had a very interesting life moment. This would be actually some time ago. This would be about 2010. When, I got a package of Joe Louis, like the cakes.
I don't know what that is. Please explain.
So they're like moon pies, but they're chocolate covered.
Moon pies slap. I understand. Yeah, I get it now.
So when I was young, I would have one for dessert, and my mom would say, "Okay, that's it. That's all you can have. You can't have two of them because one is already probably bad enough for you."
Yeah,
so then
of course.
It occurred to me, I just randomly had one of these things, having not had one in a while. I was just like, you know what? I'm a grown-ass adult. I want to have another right now, and I'm gonna. And so, so I took 2 bites, and my stomach all of a sudden was just like, of the second one, and my stomach was just like, you know what? No, you're done. And I was like,
yeah, maybe your mom was right.
Yeah, but it was just like, I didn't feel sick exactly, but I was definitely like, my body's saying like, nope, no more.
Your stomach's like, you sure, bro?
Yeah.
You sure about this? And if it were me, I'd be like, yes, I'm absolutely sure.
Plans on plans on plans. Wow him with the glitz and clamor on one hand, while he gets the knife ready in the other.
This is actually a fun design. I like this level.
Whoa, I almost didn't make that.
This is exactly what I was worried about. Vault Hunter, we still need to shut down the power to those turrets, but you've got to jam up the factory if we're going to slow down Pretty Boy.
But on my cheat days, that's just how I operate. I'll start feeling sick by the end of it because my body's not used to the kind of food I'm eating anymore.
Sure.
Like, it's not used to me eating half a pizza anymore. So by the end of the day, I'm like, well, I don't know about this, but the last thing I'm eating is that ice cream. And I'm not going to want to eat it tomorrow because it's not going to be my cheat day anymore. Now my brain is wired differently, that you're eating like shit when it's not your cheat day. That's a mistake, my man.
Yeah.
And then I feel bad. So I just eat all of it that day. And of course I end up gaining 5 pounds from a cheat day, but I only have cheat days when I lose 10 pounds. Because I need to keep me sane.
Sure.
Oh look, dead meat.
So I've still lost 5 pounds. It's just basic math that I barely understand. And a lot of times I have that food that's terrible for you, like frozen pizza. Man, best frozen pizza I've ever had was a store brand.
That doesn't surprise me. There's some good stuff out there.
Yeah, but from Kroger sucks. But there's like hot honey pepperoni pizza with red pepper flakes. It slaps. It's really the only time I eat donuts too.
My wife is in Vancouver right now, and I'm really jealous because she's like, Anna had sushi today, and I had sushi yesterday. I'm having sushi tomorrow, and it's like the best sushi anywhere.
I mean, I'd imagine sushi's probably better in Japan, but that's just me.
Yeah, you know what? It's a matter of debate. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? Another one? Stop spawning.
Work to do.
You're really catching up to me in level.
How is that possible?
Because there's a bigger gap between.
Yeah, I suppose, but
level
that's got to be
ups
like
and higher.
exponentially bigger then. This area is called Crappy Broken Crap. I'm on board.
Oh, can I find my knees here? I can't work out very much because my knees are terrible.
Do you have access to an elliptical trainer?
No. I have access to a treadmill and
Oh.
some weights. And I don't really bother with those much because I'm not really trying to get turbo jacked. Which I should. I'd probably be pretty hot. But that's not the point.
Oh.
Stop spawning behind me, please. You know, when I go to the store tomorrow, I might get a donut anyway.
Donuts are a good time.
I love donuts. It wasn't until I started my diet that I really appreciated how much I enjoy donuts. When I started my diet, I also gained an appreciation for saltines. Because you can eat a lot of saltines on a diet. You can eat a lot of them.
Oh. I didn't know that.
But because there's not really fat in saltines. I mean, there's some carbs, obviously, but carbs aren't really something I needed to worry about.
Are you
There's fat
using
and sugars? And
Are you using Weight Watchers?
I'm using nothing but my own body. If it's, I look at the nutrition facts for everything I eat, and if I see a number that's too high than what I think I should be eating, I don't eat it.
That's good.
Using an actual diet plan is how you fail.
Well,
setting a goal weight is also how you fail. So I said, I'm not doing either of those things. I will lose weight until I am comfortable with the way I look, or I get in a 2X shirt. Because my mental health was very poor for many years, and that led to exponential weight gain.
Oh, sure.
And then I went to the doctor one day because I was very ill. I had a very high fever, like 103 Fahrenheit, and that's very
high.
And I weighed myself, and well, the doctors weighed me. I didn't do it myself. That'd be not good at a doctor's office if I had to do it myself. And it's like, hey, you're almost 400 pounds. I'm like, oh, am I? I should fix that. And now, 2 years, here I am sitting at 250. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing it. I weigh less than some of my friends now. Get fucked.
Good for you, buddy. Like, that's hard, man. That's hard.
Yeah, I still want to lose more, and I have to deal with relatives being like, I think you've lost enough. And I'm like, well, with all due respect, you're not me.
GFY.
I'd never be that rude to my grandmother.
Oh, of course not. Nor should you be.
It's just a lot of, yeah, I think you've lost enough weight. And it's like, no, I'm still not really pleased. And now that I've hit 250, I'm like, yeah, I'm still kind of dieting, but if I want to treat myself to a little something whenever I want, I'm just going to do it.
It's a good philosophy.
Like I've been having Pop-Tarts for breakfast for the last 3 weeks. Pop-Tarts are really bad for you.
Oh, they're so good though.
They had a new banana cream pie flavor.
Good time?
Delicious.
See, I'm also jealous too because, like, you know, the United States has way better fast food and, like, junk options.
Yeah, but other countries are like, no, we prefer to live a little smarter than that.
Yeah, it's true, but at the same time, just give me the fucking banana cream Pop-Tarts.
And the box I have we have 2 boxes in the pantry right now for anyone. My dad has like the frosted chocolate fudge ones that he takes to work with him.
Yeah, okay.
And we got peach cobbler and frosted cinnamon roll.
Oh.
But the frosted cinnamon roll ones are weirdly soft when they come out of the toaster.
Oh, that's too bad. Are they stale?
No, they're just weirdly soft,
Oh.
like a cinnamon roll would be. But obviously, not as soft as that because it would just fall apart. Yeah, the only thing we really have over other countries is food, junk food. That's really all we have. But hey, except for Kit Kats, Japan has us cornered on that one.
Oh yeah, they've got like a multitude of like weird ass flavors, don't they? Like cucumber Kit Kats and shit.
Yeah, they got some crazy ones that I desperately wish I could have. But the thing is, now that I've made more friends in other countries, they can just send me the things that they have from where they live.
It's true.
I have a friend from New Zealand. I want her to send me snacks. You know they just don't have Pop-Tarts in New Zealand?
Really?
Yeah, that's what she told me at least, that there just aren't Pop-Tarts there. And I'm like, wow, I feel really bad for you as I'm eating another package of banana cream pie. And of course it's still like that really artificial banana flavor, but it's still good.
Still a good time. Artificial banana works out better than many artificial fruit flavors.
I'd rather have it than like artificial apple flavor.
Yeah, that's gross.
Artificial grape is alright. Orange is fine.
Fucking freeze tags. Alright, so what do we do here?
We gotta destroy it with explosive barrels, but it's not moving. That's gotta be a barrel.
Normally that
Barrel
moves.
Conveyor isn't moving.
Oh, wait a sec. It was moving for me.
It wasn't moving for me.
It wasn't, and then it started.
This game sucks.
An army? You could storm half the galaxy with an army like this. And Pretty Boy nearly has his hands on all of it.
In the Discord group I'm in, I would post my tier lists after I did them just to see if I could rise out of anyone, see if they disagreed. I did one for candy, and I put candy corn at S tier, and that really rubbed some people the wrong way.
Can't imagine why. Oh my goodness. So you missed
candy corn.
Sorry to cut you off. You missed it. I jumped backwards, blew myself up into fight for your life by point blanking the wall, and then I fell to my death while fight for your lifing. It was a luxurious self-owned.
If it was gonna happen to anyone, it's probably gonna be you.
It's probably gonna be me, yeah. True words.
Starting to run low on ammo, gonna switch guns.
God damn it.
Oh no, all of my other guns are bad. All my other guns are bad. I don't have a choice, I have to use my gun. I have to use my one good gun. About to fight a boss. It's 5:20. We might not get this done in time.
Oh, you found that room, did ya? Well, that's okay.
There's no ammo machine beforehand either. Okay, I need to look at my guns here.
I've got just the thing for you.
That's also a pistol.
The house always wins, deadbeat.
Okay, this will work. Forgot I had that. Oh, my PC went to sleep. That's not good. Oh, I forgot there was shock.
Oh my god, that's the level of damage we do?
Seeing if I have a shock weapon. I do.
Yikes.
What is happening?
Yikes.
I should have stayed as Zane. I should have stayed as Zane. This fight would have been over already.
Here, I've got this shock weapon. Oh yeah, this will be much easier now. I think I'm okay.
to go around for ammo.
Just stay alive.
That's the plan, at least. I guess it wasn't necessarily hard before this. Got it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Well, I've still got the man with the magic hand, and I'm just getting started. Once I unlock the full potential of this casino, you and your freaking friends are dead.
Ooh, it did drop an ion cannon.
Now let's see if we can't cut off the power to those turrets. There's a pipe nearby fueling the generator. Blow it to Kingdom Come.
Okay. Easy. First try.
The turrets are shutting down. Good work, Vault Hunter. But we're not done yet. Now get the hell out of there. We've got to stop that madman.
Get the hell off of me, you freaking psycho! No can do, Timothy. We're just getting started. So stop struggling and give me a hand.
Are you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, sorry.
Travel to Casa de Timothy.
Oh, they fixed the grenade glitch. That's sad.
No problem. I'll fix him up and reprogram him. But what were you thinking? I know they tried to kill you and all, but it is what they were designed to do.
Yeah, we're almost
Can't blame
done.
them for trying.
We can probably finish this by
What are you
6.
doing here, anyway?
If not, I can ask for a smidge of leniency because it wouldn't be that much longer after.
I'm gonna move fast. Do you want to drop out and switch to your Zane?
Just to make it go faster, yes, I will.
Burn a path together.
Farewell, Amara, and your abs.
Okay. Yikes.
Alright, load my character. Oh, good thing Ember's there to keep you alive.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still feeling under leveled, it's weird.
Oh, you wouldn't be an ice loader? Now you're dead. How's that feel?
Probably not like anything.
There's no time to waste. Take this.
The ultra thermite,
Get to the blast doors
not
and
regular
shut off your
thermite.
entrance.
Why couldn't you have stuck it to the door?
The thermite will take some time. We must survive this onslaught.
Player interactivity, dude. Face it just
Yikes, that loader, Jesus. Well, did we just kill him too fast?
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I remember that happens on that one level in Borderlands 2 where like all the bots get thrown at you before the requisition of the new gateway.
Yeah. I'm just gonna emote in front of the thermite.
Sure know how to make an entrance, eh, Vault Hunter? Now go, you artist of chaos and flame. To the tower. Stop Pretty Boy. Save Timothy.
The tritanium will be weakened by the ultra thermite. You can punch through it like a diamond fist through a daisies.
Just like hit Amazon Prime series Invincible.
Yes.
It's a good show.
Oh, speaking of which, I have a... Yeah, it did get delivered, okay.
No problem.
A lot of people weren't ready for Invincible, though.
But what were you thinking? I know they tried to kill you and all, but it is what they were designed to do. Can't blame them for trying. What are you doing here, anyway?
Material trappings are just that, a trap, one which ensnares the
Because
common
Invincible
man in a
gets
cycle of
very
war
violent
and
very
disappointment.
quickly,
Oh.
and a lot of people didn't think it would happen. Like, I consume a lot of media with a lot of violence in it. I mean, I watch The Walking Dead, and I see people get ripped apart.
Hey, you. Let's roll the dice.
But, man, some of it in Invincible had me uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
Not like the, oh my word. I should be doing anything else kind of uncomfortable. It was the uncomfortable laughter. Uncomfortable?
Sure.
Just a, ha, 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 wow, that was some shit. It's worth a watch, though.
It's an Amazon Prime show, you were saying?
Yeah. It's already gotten renewed for like 2 more seasons.
Oh, good.
Down there and stop the frickin' Vault Hunter.
On it. Look, killing you, it's nothing personal, Vault Hunter. But it's like I told you. Bots? They're my buds. And I've got a lot more friends now.
Alright, that is an acceptable character entrance.
Freddy's got this.
I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Freddy. Maybe you shouldn't have betrayed me. Freddy's dead.
Oh.
He died instantly.
Well played, Sugar. I like watching you work. Now get to that elevator.
Yeah, Freddy
Ooh, a
swiped
new
his
mag.
grapus. You did me a favor, moron. I don't need anyone but the man with the magic hand.
Alright, we're at the final boss now. We'll make it in time. Unless this boss just gets turbo hard for no reason.
Get up there and kick his ass.
Oh, goodbye, legendary sniper rifle that I don't want.
I want to take something back.
Rest in peace.
When I said that eventually your luck runs out, you make your own luck. Jack taught me that. I thought being stuck in this tower was a friggin' curse, but hey, now that I've got Timothy, things are starting to turn around. I'll probably crash your ship first, because I can. Then I'll
I
make
couldn't
enough
sleep last
bonus
night.
to finish
I
renovating.
know.
Upsetting.
I've been sleeping very poorly lately, too.
No survivors.
In my case, I think it's because of anxiety with, like, the upcoming orchestra season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's get this over with, yeah?
Any particular reason for you? Don't mean to pry.
I just sleep weird.
Oh.
I think my thing last night was I took my sleeping pills too soon.
Okay.
Like, I take them when I'm starting to get tired. So the pills will finish the job and help me sleep, and I just took them too soon. Which happens sometimes. It's not really a big deal.
Sure.
Oh, Vault Hunter, you actually came for me. I'm freaking trapped, so die. Otherwise, this is on you.
Might have time to finish this and make something to eat.
Well, there you go.
Who made this? My other Zane build is better for this fight.
Oh my god!
My other Zane build is focused around the clone and the drone.
Uh-huh.
And I give the clone a weapon from the DLC and it just shreds. The shoulder cannon's fun too. Actually, I have to aim again. Getting rid of this freeze tag. How are your knees, Jack?
Critical damage sustained. Repair speed increased.
We killed an enemy too hard here. They're just standing up on my screen.
Accepted. Initializing critical repair.
Oh, does he end up under too much of like a death burden? That's hilarious. That would be a fun narrative arc.
I don't remember where the crit spot is on this one. Is it the hands again?
Looks like the hands.
Out of ammo? Damn it!
Quit flying around, sir. Also quit shooting me when my barrier's not up. Ah, it's the head again. It's weird, the first few times I did it, it didn't work.
What? Crap! Ah, crap!
man.
Fine. Whatever. I'll pay it all back anyway.
Extracting down payment.
What are these, needles? I hate needles.
Same.
Activating
Put my barrier down too fast.
mode.
Yeah, I should have been Zane the whole time. I'll probably spewed out a lot of class
All
mods.
bad sounds, those are bad sounds. What the hell is happening?
Emergency.
Seeing dead.
Screw everyone I'm rich. Protocol engaged.
Stack bud. Seeing dead.
Vault Hunter.
Yep, I got 4 class mods.
Started moving. I can see it from Sanctuary.
Oh, titty sprinkles! He sent the whole casino into the black hole's gravity well. We're all gonna be spaghetti in a second. Vault Hunter, Jack's command console, it's over there. You gotta override the protocol.
Son of a bitch.
Error. Winning hand clearance level required to disengage thrusters.
No. Vault Hunter, come get me out of this cell. Hurry!
Okay.
How do you want me to free you, Timothy?
Access denied.
Crap! Oh, I can't reach the pad without getting sliced to ribbons. Shark knuckles, this is a real Jack 22. Ow!
Approaching event horizon.
Okay, Vault Hunter, just go, I guess. This place was never gonna let me leave anyway, right? So, I'm really sorry, Moxie. I guess this means no second date.
No! Timothy, I shouldn't have written you off. We're not leaving you behind. I'm not letting Jack win.
Moxie's right. You're coming with us.
Okay, wait. I have an idea. Just give me a second. This is really gonna suck, so you might want to plug your ears, kiddos. Jiggity shit! Oh my god!
Oh, you brilliant idiot. Vault Hunter, grab that hand.
Yeah, just take the hand.
Yeah, that'll do the trick. Just get it to the console, kiddo.
Winning hand clearance confirmed. Screw everyone I'm rich protocol aborted.
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna go ahead. That's it.
Don't worry, Tim. Moxie's coming. Need a hand?
Moxie. You know, I've been wondering, why did you say yes to dinner that night?
I was hungry.
Yeah, but Jack, he was the worst.
Oh, honey. If I thought you were Jack, I'd have shot you the moment you stepped up to my bar.
So, I didn't even fool you a little.
Not even a little.
I wish you were mine.
Edgelord 666 is the top getter. That's amazing.
So, I didn't even fool you a little.
Not even a little.
Alright, that's fun.
That's a good DLC.
Why is that a blocked scene? That's interesting.
Who knows?
Who knows? Alright, thanks, buddy. Enjoy your Stardew Valley.
I'm gonna enjoy dinner first.
Well, but you will eventually enjoy your Stardew Valley.